Well, hello.
Hello.
Happy Sweet Tea Tuesday and the last day of February. Thank you, Jesus.
It's been a rough month.
I'm so done with winter. Just over it.
Oh, yeah.
March is sounding so exciting.
Yeah.
But how are you? I'm going to call you my cupcake. My sweet cupcake, Leanne, from Crafty Kitty Vintage. If you haven't heard of my friend, this is Leanne. She's from the West Coast, which is super exciting, the beautiful state of Washington, which I visited. But thank you all for joining us today. And let me go ahead and grab my cue cards.
Okay.
Because I need these things in this stage of my life.
Oh, yes.
But I just wanted to welcome all of our sugar bakers and my cupcake, my sweet Leanne from Crafty Kitty Vintage. But Crafty Kitty, will you introduce yourself and let folks know, like, some of your background, like maybe we were born and raised, maybe if you want to talk about your family. If you don't want to, that's okay too. How you got into vintage resale, and talk about your channel and things you got going on.
Awesome. Thanks. Yeah, I'm Leanne, and you can call me that, or Crafty Kitty. Some people even call me Kathy sometimes because I work with Kathy, Picasso Cat. Yeah, I've been on YouTube almost a year now. And I've been selling my personal items and inherited items on eBay before that. And so I'm familiar with shipping and those customer service type things, and kind of what's hot, what's not sometimes in the market. I try to keep up with that. I'm not perfect, but yeah, so collectibles, vintage. I try to focus on vintage, but sometimes it's more modern collectibles mixed in, or vintage inspired, or modage. Is that the word you use?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite words.
Yes. We were just talking about that on our Chatty Kitty show on Sunday nights with Kathy. So she likes that term that you use. Hi, Danielle. How are you?
Danielle, how are you, sweetheart? The first one in the chat.
I know.
It's winter.
Yeah. I'm looking out the window because there's some heavy, wet snow coming down right now.
What?
We in Western Washington in the North Puget Sound, we don't get a ton of snow unless you're in the mountains, which aren't too far away. They're beautiful. Both sides of us, we have the Cascades on one side and the Olympic Mountains on the other side.
Wow.
Beautiful mountains around. But anyway, so I'm just north of Seattle. Hi, Emily. Nice to see you.
Emily. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Thanks for joining us.
Hi. So I grew up mostly in Western Washington, a little bit in Northern California around Sacramento.
Wow.
Yeah. And let's see, what else do I want to say? I have 2 daughters who are grown and awesome, doing their own thing. I miss them so much.
Oh. Now, did they live near you, or have they moved away, or?
Yeah, the oldest is still in Seattle. She still goes to University of Washington. She's been going there forever. She's a PhD she's a PhD math student, so that's why she's been there forever.
Yeah.
And then my youngest just last year moved to LA. So she's in like the Sherman Oaks area of LA, and she's doing well. Has a guy who's great, and which blows my mind. So, and yeah. So let's see what else. I have 2 shows, regular shows a week, and then I do some add-on things like this when I'm invited. Wednesday is my regular show with Sabrina. Simon Says Let's Make a Deal, and we have it on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. And then I always say Pacific first because that helps me keep it straight, because that's my time zone. So
all the zones, right?
A lot of people say Eastern only, but I have such a hard time with the translation that I like to, I don't know, it helps me.
I'm the same way, yeah.
Yeah.
We have the spring ahead, all those things.
And then you have Central, yeah. And then Sundays I'm with Kathy, Picasso Cat, and Sabrina. We're a trio most of the time, unless one of us is out. And that show is Sundays, and it rotates on our channels 6 p.m. Eastern. Or sorry, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. See, there I go.
That's okay.
9 p.m. Eastern.
Nice.
Yeah.
So Let me ask you, how far are you from Mount Baker in Washington?
That's in the Cascade Range. It's not too far. I would say probably an hour drive.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Far,
I
have
did.
you?
Yeah.
What were you doing up there?
My sister was in the Navy.
Okay.
We went out there to visit her. My mom used to be the president, the school board president for our old neighborhood, our childhood school. And she used to take a lot of trips.
Okay.
And since my dad works so much, he would take us kids a lot, you know. And I got to go to San Francisco with her on one of those like training trips. And I was like her date, if you will. We flew out there. And that was really fun. That's when I fell in love. That's when I learned what a painted lady is. And I've been in love ever since. And I actually live in a Victorian farmhouse now. And my husband and I were just talking last night. It just turned 160 years old this year, our home.
Oh, wow.
Which is crazy to believe. But yeah, that's when I fell in love with them. And then since we were out that way, oh, you would appreciate this. We stayed at a bed and breakfast in downtown San Francisco.
Oh, neat.
Instead of like a regular hotel. And they had cats. The cats would go into everybody's room. It was part of the charm of it. And that was kind of very memorable. We got to see a lot that Fisherman's Wharf, I think we got to see there. And then we got to see obviously the Golden Gate Bridge, and we got to go to Alcatraz. It was a fantastic trip. But since we were out that way, we took a second leg on our own, and we flew up to see my sister in Seattle. And she was stationed on Whidbey Island.
Whidbey Island, that's what I was going to ask. Was it Whidbey? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
She was in there, I think, almost 6 years, and she was an aircraft mechanic. One of the few women that did, especially back then.
Yeah.
And she's traveled all over the world. So I'm really proud. I'm a Navy sister, but I have been out there, and my husband does training out in Seattle. I've been out there. I've been to the Space Needle and all that too.
Yeah. Nice.
Very beautiful state.
Yeah.
And the best part, real quick, before I forget, when we got out to see my sister, we were driving, and that's when all the tulips were in bloom.
Yes.
We were there in the spring, and it was with the mountains in the back, and it was like a photographer's paradise. What a beautiful, beautiful state you live in. Right. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's the just north of me, just a little bit. You mentioned the Space Needle. I lived 10 minutes from it when my kids were young, and for 25 years we lived in a house that was built in 1912. Speaking of 100-plus-year-old houses, I miss that.
I love that area. That was really fun to drive around. And my husband does a lot of business out there still, but he's in aviation, but that's all we'll say.
Yes, I gotcha.
Yeah. But welcome, Sugar Bakers, and my Leanne. I also call her my cupcake.
I love that.
Crafty Kitty Vintage. And I like her so much, I call her Cupcake, but she likes me so much, she named one of her daughters after me.
That's right. My youngest is Bridget. She's the one that lives in LA.
I wish I was a Bridget. That sounds like a fun life. But it's the same spelling too, right?
Yes.
Which is really exciting. Yeah. But we both lost our moms. We kind of bonded on that as well.
Yes, right.
And we both like to craft, and we love our vintage and our Modage items. So that's kind of how we got to know each other here through YouTube. And we have been trying to get to this sale together, I think, since last summer. Isn't that right?
Yeah, we've been talking about working together, and it finally happened. I'm so excited.
Which is crazy, but it just didn't seem to work out. And we finally got it out of the books, and we're super excited to be here. So thank you to all of you that are joining us. But again, this is my fellow reseller. This is Leanne with Crafty Kitty Vintage. And happy Sweet Tea Tuesday. And it's the last day of February. Thank you, Jesus. I have to keep saying that. and we're in Lent, so it's an appropriate word to use. And I'm Catholic.
It works for me.
But please fill your cup, sit and chat and shop our Modage items and jewelry and handmade goods, because sometimes we do have those. A lot of our fellow resellers, we kind of specialize in that. But that's that word again, Modage. It's modern meets vintage. I love the new stuff that you see. I go to market, I go to garage sales, I go to church farmer sales. If there's a good new piece of item that somebody donated and doesn't love anymore, by all means, I will pick it up to decorate my own home. And I also pick up things from my antique boutiques. I'm at 2 antique malls, and I sell here on YouTube. I have sold in the past on Instagram as well as Facebook. And those are kind of the platforms that I've sold on. And this marks, gosh, I'm going on almost 3 years selling online. And I started during the pandemic, 2020. So
Yeah.
here we are. How crazy. It goes by so fast, doesn't it, Leanne?
Yes.
Crazy.
Yes, it does.
But again, I am Bridget with the Baker's Daughters LLC. In case you're new here, hopefully some of Leanne's followers came over here, and I'm hoping some of my followers will head over to see her.
Yeah.
But again, this is my fellow reseller, Leanne from Crafty Kitty Vintage. Please subscribe to us here on YouTube. You can follow us on Instagram. You can also like us on Facebook. Are you on Facebook as well?
I am.
Awesome.
I haven't. I've been more trying to learn Instagram because that was new to me. So I'm focused on that a little bit more, but than I was. But I was on Facebook for quite a while.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. But this is her YouTube channel. I will go ahead and drop this again in the chat. I did earlier, but I'm going to go ahead and do that again. So let me just grab this so you can easily grab her link. Go check her out. She's got some great crafting videos. She's a crafty kitty.
Usually that's Tuesdays, and I'm not doing it today, but
she changed her plans to do this with me today. So I'm honored to have her here.
Me too.
Let me go ahead and just paste that in the live chat.
Right, Renee drives me nuts on Instagram. Not exactly nuts. She's helped me a lot. She's helped me learn some.
Oh, Apple, how are you? Apple, yeah. I got your package. I need to go grab it. Thank you for being here. I see Emily. Oh, hey, Claudia. Happy anniversary to you and Nikki. Awesome. I think they said they got like 100 videos. They just celebrated their 1-year anniversary, which is so exciting. But thank you all for being here. Let me go ahead and jump back to here.
Hi, Kathy.
Kathy's here.
She's got that right. Kathy Wiseman's here.
Hey, how are you, sweetheart? But again, we are Modage, Modern Meets Vintage resellers. Please keep in mind that some of the items are new, while others are secondhand and gently used in age. Others are handmade using repurposed items. I always put an asterisk if there's something that, has a blemish. It may have crazing. It may have maybe a flea bite on it. I would try to always disclose that. I never want to mislead anyone. So I know that Leanne does the same. So I'll be helping her out today with typing out her banners as we go. But just note that we are in subscription mode. You must be a subscriber to make purchases. Please allow a few minutes to process once you do subscribe. This just helps alleviate spam. In order to make those purchases, you must be a channel subscriber. Once you subscribe, you must complete the job form, which is pinned in the chat at the top of the live chat on your device or your computer. Just go ahead and click on that link, please. It just basically asks you for, here's the job form. It's already pinned. But once you complete that form, please allow 5 minutes for us to verify your billing information. Once you're approved, you will then be smurfed. If you notice in the chat, I'm going to try to keep a better eye at it. On my channel, since I'm kind of still new and up and growing, if you purchase from us regularly, you get to be smurfed with the blue wrench on this channel. And that's a privilege to be here. That just alleviates spam. It shows that you're a serious buyer and that we're not wasting our time and other buyers' times as well. But once you do that, you'll officially be an authorized buyer on my channel. But again, that job form just simply asks you to fill out your YouTube name, your legal name, your mailing address, and your PayPal email address. We both accept, Leanne and I, we both accept PayPal, and we both use Pirate Ship. I ship from Illinois, and Leanne ships again from Washington, the beautiful state of Washington, which I'd love to go back and visit sometime.
Yeah, I'd love to come out to your area one of these days.
Yeah, we'll go thrifting. Yeah. Let me know. Specifically, like Michigan, Northwest Indiana, if you come out that way. Chicago, it's spotty. It's Chicago, but it's still great. It's still a great state. I live in the country, but I love a great visit to the city. I do love the cities. But again, in order to buy, please type out the number or letter associated with the item to purchase. Buy it nows. BIN, if you're new here, means buy it nows. The first one to enter per the timestamp on our end, Leanne and I will judge it on ours because each and every device has a lag. So if it looks like you come in first, we'll always kind of refresh on our end. We'll go ahead and let you know who actually wins that on our end based on that timestamp. And don't forget to refresh your devices throughout the sale. But again, in order to bid, please type in the dollar amount. You don't need to put in necessarily the letter and the number. You want to put in that dollar, the starting dollar amount associated with starting bids. SB stands for starting bids. And we do use $2 increments. That's something new that I started just because I'm working with so many other resellers. We're trying to kind of keep it like in sync. So That's kind of a new role on my channel. But the first one to come in before the bid stop per the timestamp on our end gets to claim the item. And just so you know, there's no just in case on my channel. Just don't forget to refresh. Make sure you're in live chat, not top chat. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to both of our YouTube channels, please, and smash those bells. It's on my channel for more sugar and spice and all things nice. I am going to do a giveaway today. Leanne, did you have a giveaway today?
Yes.
Awesome. Never feel obligated, but you're always invited to bring one. So basically, if you make a purchase or purchases, we're going to go ahead and keep track on the side, and we'll kind of pull from the hat at the end. But you will be entered into a drawing at the end of the sale, and whatever you win will be included in your package. So, Leanne, did you have anything you wanted to share with us, a sneak peek of your giveaway?
Well, I have something tea related. If you are a tea drinker, you might be interested in this. It's a little teapot diffuser.
Cute.
It's never been used, so new in the package, and it's has a little tray underneath it, and it's shaped like a teapot. It's stainless.
That is super cute.
Yeah, it's really cute.
And it's so appropriate. Thank you for bringing that. You're sticking with my theme.
I try.
I found this while sourcing. This is a little vintage, I guess you'd call it like embroidered. It's like a little like handkerchief. It's a real pretty light purple. It's folded a couple times over. But if you look it's a butterfly.
Oh, neat.
That would be so sweet to just like lay it over like a wicker basket this springtime, or maybe lay it on the edge of perhaps like the edge of like a shelf, maybe put like a collectible like teapot or a teacup. But I thought that was so sweet. We're bringing the spring vibes today.
Yes. Now, speaking of that, it's nice to add something new to your decor, even if it's not a whole room full of a new display, but just little things like that can just bring you up a little bit.
Little touches, right? All right, let's see. And I have a new spring schedule. Gardening season's coming, and I've been trying to look back on how I've been running things and how things that are working and not working. And so officially, I will be shipping invoicing. You'll be hearing from me on Sundays from now on. The other schedule got a little difficult with kids, and then 2 antique malls. So just to give you a heads up with that. But other than that, do you have any questions or want to share anything, Leanne?
I don't think so. I'm excited to show you what I have today. And
Me too. I'm really excited. Well, since you're my special guest, would you like to go first?
I would.
Awesome.
Terrific. Okay. Well, I brought things that sort of reminded me of you, or might be, more your region where you live. So I thought of Chicago, not too far from you. Right? Am I right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And I have some postcards that are Chicago related.
Awesome.
And they're vintage. They're all vintage. Some are written on and some are not, but they are definitely of age. And there's 6 of them in the lot. It's a lot for $10 start.
And you said how many are in there?
6. 6 of them. Mm-hmm. You can call it L1 if you want.
Alrighty.
However,
how much is the price, Leanne?
Fine with me.
How much is it, Leanne? Sorry.
Oh, 10. Sorry.
Very good. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So I have Wembley Stadium, right? Wrigley Stadium. Wembley's in
close enough.
Yeah. Wrigley.
That's a cool card.
Yeah. That one is neat. It is written on the back. It was sent to someone in Burbank, California.
Wow.
And let's see if I can read the postmark. Oh, it looks like it might be 1950.
Wow. That's
got that linen feel. And all of these I will send to you in the little acrylic or whatever they are.
The little sleeves. That's awesome.
Individual ones. So that's the first one. There is this one that is the Lincoln Monument in Grant Park.
That's awesome. It's changed so much since then.
So
the trees are much bigger now.
I bet. Isn't that fun?
I've been there. I've also been to Wrigley.
Wrigley Field.
Even though I'm a Sox fan.
Oh, okay.
Chicago fan in general.
Nice. Hi, Marcy. Just on Marcy.
Hi, Marcy. How are you, sweetheart?
This one's LaSalle Street Railway Station in Chicago.
Oh.
So my late husband had a postcard collection, and he did a lot of postcards, like landmarks, things like that from different large cities. And so these are from his collection. Let's see, the next one is, this one's interesting. The Palmer House, Chicago. Maybe
I've been there. Yep.
An old, is it a hotel?
Yes, very old, and it's gorgeous. I don't know if it's still how things have changed in the last few years, but I've done Christmas parties there. It's a beautiful, beautiful. I think weddings too.
Oh,
beautiful hotel.
Neat. Yeah, this is like a photograph postcard.
Now, is that one dated, Leanne?
A 1 cent stamp. Let's see. It is postmarked, but it's not. I don't see a date on it. It says hire the handicapped. It's good business.
It looks like 1940 something on the stamp.
Oh, do you see this?
Almost, yeah.
Oh, okay. On the actual stamp. I was looking
at mailed too.
I was looking for a postmark, like from the post.
That's awesome.
I think is that Wisconsin? I have no idea.
Yeah, I think so.
The script writing is hard to interpret, right?
Yeah.
Marshall Field, Chicago.
Okay. I'm bananas over that.
Well, you're funny. This one's postmarked with a 2 cent stamp.
Wow. St. Louis. Let me see that building again.
Oh, St. Louis. Yeah, that's where it was sent to.
Yeah. That's a great I love that you brought these. Okay.
Oh, thank you. Good.
When I started working in Chicago, I used to take the train to Michigan Avenue, and the underground like headway would go under Marshall Fields. So.
Oh, okay. Wow. Marshall Fields is a department store.
It's Macy's now. There's no more, unfortunately, Marshall Fields anymore. Yeah, Apple was asking the same thing.
Yeah.
It was a department store. Yeah, she was very close. That's awesome.
Let's see if that says. This one doesn't say. Wait, 1907.
Wow, that's a antique.
It's older. Yeah, I thought it might be from here, but it could have been a reproduction or something.
Yeah. It's
pretty old. Pretty old. Okay, so I have the 6 of them. It's a lot of them for $10 start. And they'll each come in their own little individual protective sleeve.
That's really nice.
Yeah. I had a set from, speaking of San Francisco, we were talking earlier, a set from San Francisco that sold recently too. So
that's awesome.
Just starting to get back to the postcards, and I'll start offering lots to let them go.
It's a great, I love that you brought that. I've been to a lot of those places. I've been to all of those places actually, for sure.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy to go on to the next item. Did you want to do 2 and 2? Or
yeah, we'll do 2.
Okay, great. So the next item that I have is a $18 start.
Alrighty.
It is a cat wine bottle. It is the silver German Riesling wine.
You have a letter and a number to descript it though, just so you help.
Yeah, L2.
Oh, okay, sorry. We'll just go down the order then.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
We're new together, so it's gonna take a minute. Can you come along with this?
Great, perfect. So this is empty. Obviously, I'm not selling actual wine. The bottles are very collectible, even more recent. And this was 2020 Riesling. And it's a company out of Germany that produces these wine bottles. And this one has, sometimes you don't have the original cork. This one has the original cork with the cats on it.
I've never seen the cork.
Yeah, I hadn't either. I hadn't until recently. Yeah. And I would keep it, but I actually have a silver one in my own collection. So, and a gold one too. So I'm looking for all the colors. I want to have like a rainbow on the windowsill one day.
That would be awesome.
Mm-hmm. So it stands about the average height of, a typical wine bottle. I'm going to say 14 inches. And it's very nice. There's no scratches. It does still have its original label, which is just a plastic label. And I believe you can remove it.
Yeah.
I just have not removed it. But you can remove it.
Now, I've not seen a lot of the silver ones either.
Yeah, it came out around the holidays, and they don't, you won't find all of the colors all at once. They're very, sporadic. So I think that adds to the collectability. People like to have certain colors.
Gotcha.
So I have offered this color before and sold it, and that person was looking specifically for a silver one, which is
gotcha. Yeah, it's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you.
I have thrifted one, and it was a black one, and it felt like, I think it was almost like a matte finish.
Yeah, there are a couple black ones, matte and shiny. Mm-hmm.
I was delighted to find it. And it was around my sister's birthday, and she loves cats. She saves animals all the time. I don't know if anybody's followed me for a while. Like my sister is like the rescue, like pet whisperer. They just find her. And so I got flowers. I want to say either from my garden or maybe from the grocery store. And I just clipped a couple of them and used it as like a bud vase, and it was gorgeous.
Yes.
I really liked styling.
Flowers, dried or fresh, would be awesome in here.
Yeah.
I like how it looks with the cork, but either way works.
Yeah,
I used to have a blue one time. I kind of wish I hadn't, but because I hadn't decided to collect until now. So.
Okay. So how many colors do you have? What are the ones you have?
I have silver and gold.
Oh, just the two? Okay.
Yeah, I have the two right now.
Yeah. I'll have to keep my eye out for them. I see Danielle's looking for a black one.
Yes. I will keep an eye out too. I actually purchased this with the wine in it.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
Was it a good wine too?
Now. Yeah, it's Riesling. It's kind of sweet, pretty light. It's not a heavy. Nice. You can drink it, anytime. Kind of thing.
And where do you buy them from full? Like where would you get that from?
Around here, Cost Plus World Market, it's an import store.
Okay.
Some people say they find them at their local grocery stores. I haven't found them at regular stores here. But, and then, you can sometimes find them thrifting. I've only ever found the blue one when I was out thrifting.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I'll keep my eyes open if you're collecting them. You never know.
Yeah. Paint this one. Paint it black. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Technically, you can spray paint it.
Yeah, it's really I love the metallic ones because it's very shimmery. Picks up.
Yeah, it's sharp.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can even like pin things and having that cork like on display. You could do like hat pins.
I didn't think of that.
Sometimes the little like metal that you twist like crafting where it would hold like a photograph. Maybe you could put a picture of a cat in there.
Good.
Like a name holder. Oh, your postcards. You could put a little postcard there.
Yeah. Yeah.
All these creative ideas.
Oh, around the neck, dress it up, dress it down.
Yeah. For the holidays.
Fun. Yeah. And I have shipped a couple of them now, so it's pretty easy. You just got to find a long enough box.
Yeah. You're the expert at shipping the empty cat wine bottles.
I had a washboard recently, a larger one, and I had to Frankenbox that thing because there was no box that was big enough to put it in. But
yeah.
Happy to sell it. Well, I'm happy to pass on this one, and we'll go on to
Well,
Our
thank
next
you so
item
much for
would be-
bringing these amazing items. And we'll do a recap at the end too. If you're kind of just shopping around or you're getting late or popping in and out, we will do a recap at the end, Leanne. I'm going to go ahead and put, let's see, let me jump around. Hopefully I picked the right one. I think I like this one. I'm going to put a little background music.
Okay.
Tell me if it's too loud. It's kind of like you're like meditating, right? Can you hear it?
Oh, it's like spa music.
It does sound like spa music. Is that okay? Do you like that?
Yeah, I do. I used to work in a spa all the time.
You
So.
did? I could play hot buttered rum. It was a little too jumpy. It was almost a little like sweet tea front porch, kind of. And then it got a little hairy, but like it just suits my. There's a lot going on, I get like all, and now I can relax with my friend and sell and visit with all our friends. And now it's like, it's fun. But let me go ahead and grab my first banner. And I want to first let me tell you a poem. I have a poem to tell.
Okay.
Beautiful background. Okay, so I probably need my glasses because.
And let's make you big for the poem.
Oh, maybe big. Okay. Thanks for being my co-pilot. I need all the help I can get. But once upon a time, when spring was everywhere, the sparkling frost had melted, bright sunshine warmed the air. The breezes hummed a lullaby to dancing drops of dew, and welcome back the snow bunnies. Spring's tiny dreams come true. Through clover patch they tumble, they wander hill and dale, in cuddly suits so downy, with curious ears and tail. Look close, you'll sometimes see them in dew of springtime dawn, but when snowflakes fall come winter, look again, and they'll be gone. So this is the box that I'm reading from. This is the original Department 56, which Marshall Fields and Macy's carries.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the Springtime Stories of the Snow Bunnies. I found one while sourcing in the original box. So if you're interested in this, I'll send you the original box. But I thought that was so appropriate because like you're getting a little bit of snow and I'm getting sunshine today. We're just like teetering on,
Yes.
The end of winter and into springtime. But this is, I know a lot of people collect these. These are really good at the antique malls. But this is going to be B1. It's the starting bid of $20. This is the Springtime Snow Bunny. It's a Department 56 in the original box. If you look, it's this little child, and it's like a little like fuzzy looking little bunny outfit. And I love anytime a bunny has a like basket on their back with an egg. I think that is so sweet.
That's sweet.
But it's kind of rough. It feels like a little bit like matted. But it's this little ceramic, little porcelain child. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with the snow bunnies. I see a lot of these at the antique malls. I don't usually source them, but when I see the Easter like holiday inspired things, I pick them up and put them away for sales like this for springtime. But again, this is B1. It's a starting bid of $20. Again, it's the Springtime Snow Bunny, Department 56, and I'll give it to you in the original box that I just sent. But if you look on the bottom, you will see the maker mark. It's not only sticker, but it's also stamped.
Wow. I actually have never seen the snow bunnies. I've just seen, the traditional snow babies.
Yeah.
Well, this is new to me.
She says the belly's cute. Apple says the belly's cute. Somebody's been in the jelly beans. If you need dimensions, I'll go ahead and get those for you. But it's very pastel-y, little bow around its head there. And I just love anytime there's like a basket, like on the, like on the Easter decorations with bunnies and that. I always love a good basket with the egg in it. I'm always attracted to that.
Yeah.
I picked this one up. This is the only one I've ever picked up.
And with the box, that's
With
amazing.
the box, yeah.
That's great.
So that's my first one. And then This is going to be my bunny, or kind of like my bunny, one of my bunny rounds.
Nice.
So this is a sweet piece that I've had on my inventory shelf, and I forgot to bring her out last year, and I don't know why I didn't. So I'm bringing. This is the first time she's coming out. So she's going to be B2. She's a starting bid of $10. She's a pink bunny in a dress, and it's a little trinket dish. If you look, she's kind of like got this little concave little tummy, but she looks very like roughly and old-fashioned, which I really liked. And she almost looks like Fitz and Floyd, but she's not. She's not Mark Fitz and Floyd.
Yeah, you're right. Mm-hmm.
But she's got like this mauvey pink. There's a little bit of gold. This creamy, like ruffle looking. And then you have a real light minty green little bow here. And if you look, there's little roses, and they're gold. So there's a rose here, and then there's a rose here in her hand. I just thought it was so sweet.
Very sweet.
So if you collect the Fitz and Floyd, and these are kind of your vibes, this would be a great collection to add onto an end table. Maybe next to the sink. I like to put my jewelry in little trinket dishes like this.
Mm-hmm.
The guys' wallets and their keys and things. You can make it pretty when you live with all guys.
Yeah, the guys appreciate that pretty stuff too.
Her face is darling. And she's a good weight. She's not like that cheap like weight that you sometimes, I'm not sure what her brand is, but I got her. She's actually heavier than Fitz and Floyd. Like it feels even like more quality, and Fitz and Floyd's quality, but it's like a heavier ceramic. But her face is so sweet. She kind of looks cottagecore meets like Victorian.
Yeah, I'd say
if anyone's interested, this is B2. It's a starting bid of $10. She's a pink bunny in a dress, and she's a trinket dish. Or you could just even put like you could even put like the grass in here with some candies on it too. It could almost be like a basket too.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of functions for that one. But that was my bunny round. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here, Leanne.
Oh yeah, thank you for having me, and thanks everybody for hanging out. I have a choice, and yes, this will be L3, a choice of mugs, and the starting bid's $7. And these are both the Joan Walsh England is the artist. Joan Walsh England, yeah. Great for spring. Has that little rainbow on top for both of them. Yeah, mugs. I love mugs too. I have more than my share right now. So you can see this one has a little dancing couple. Yeah, I had another one, Apple. I had another one. So this one says, keep a rainbow in your heart.
Oh, this is Joan Walsh.
Joan Walsh, England. Yes. And they are made in Japan.
They're gorgeous. I've never seen that before.
Thank you. I hadn't seen these particular ones. This is 1975.
I never would have guessed.
What's that?
I never would have guessed 75.
Oh, yeah. This one's 75. The other one says 81. So. Oh, I see you, Renee.
Yes, I see it coming through. Hold on one second. All right. I see apple martini for L3.
Well, we're doing starting bid at $7, right?
Yeah, so we're looking for $9 or more if anyone wants to bid up apple.
This one is the one that's 1981, and she has a little flower, a few flowers, and a little bird. I know. I wish she was a brunette too. I believe in rainbows is the one that says this. Says that, and they have their original price tags, which is $6. So it appears that they haven't been used before. Otherwise, that tag might be gone.
They're darling.
Yeah, thank you.
It's kind of the Hobby Lobby era, kind of like Precious Moments, kind of the faces of that era, that cottagecore 70s.
Oh, Holly Hobby. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not familiar with these. They're gorgeous.
Yeah, well, you're familiar with Joan Walsh England, right? You've seen her.
Kind of, yes.
So she's famous for the no nose and mouth. And I was reading about her. She recently passed away, actually, at a very advanced age in 2021. But she was a wonderful artist, a wonderful human being. I read up on her,
Nice.
and she was depicting her version of just innocence, childhood innocence with that kind of look.
Yeah.
And then the kind of, I like the curvy, full bodied child.
Yeah.
And very sweet. So we can count it down for Apple. If thank you, Kathy, for noticing. No, I had a couple of each of these. So yeah, I did sell the single girl, but this is a different one. This is
Mm.
I saved some for Bridget's sale.
That's awesome.
They kind of reminded me of you. So.
Oh, thanks.
Just the sweet little, blonde girl. We have the same legs. Yeah, I have some curvy legs. So, are you interested in the single girl, Apple? I have a feeling. Let me know which choice you would like. The inner blonde. Okay, I'll put that one aside for you. So I still have this one available if anyone is interested, but we can move on to the next item.
Alrighty.
And
Which one did she choose? I missed it.
She took the single girl rather than the couple. Yes. So I have a set of Westmoreland glass, sugar and creamer. This will start at 14.
All right.
Thank you so much for doing all the typing and.
Oh, my pleasure.
Appreciate it.
It takes me a minute. That's all. All right. So you said these are
Westmoreland glass.
I don't believe it. I've never seen that.
Yeah. They are paneled grape, which means
Color.
They have. Well, they got the name because of the different panels. You can see how they, the panels being the kind of flat sides here around the edge, and then there's a grape pattern there.
They're beautiful, that color.
Thank you. I am told, I showed these when I was with Nikki, who, works with Claudia quite a bit with Class show. There's the mark right here. She said they're probably mid-century, maybe 50s.
The color is so rare.
This is like a teal green. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There is a different green out there, but I wasn't able to find, when I did my initial search, I wasn't able to find this color out there. Nikki thought it was a little more rare color.
It is. I've never seen it.
Yeah, me either. And I love Westmoreland glass.
I do too. Yeah. When you feel it, you just know.
Mm-hmm.
It's so quality, but that color, yes, Apple says it's a peacock color.
Yeah.
It is.
It is that peacock green color. Yeah.
I love that.
It is, and pretty weighty too. There's no chips or cracks. It's very, for it to last as long as it has without chipping. Maybe it was sitting in someone's china cabinet forever.
Right. But the two-handled sugar dishes are so sweet.
Yeah, I love it. And Nikki also pointed out they have the texture here. Yeah, of the vine. So my daughter Bridget, when she came to visit over Christmas, she saw them and said, "Oh, I like those." And she usually doesn't comment on glassware.
Really?
She really liked us. I thought, maybe I should keep them a little longer, but I need inventory because I don't really source. So, I don't really go out necessarily specifically to find things. I'm usually shopping for myself, and And then I take from, boxes that I took from my parents' house of different collectibles to sell. So, and eventually I'm going to have to be outsourcing if I want to keep going.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, she has good taste.
She does.
So they're, I think, typical full-size salt and pepper shaker, sugar and creamer size, 3.5 inches tall. About. So that is L4.
They're gorgeous. I'm so glad you brought those today. Thank you for doing that.
Oh, of course. Yeah. I have a variety, a pretty wide variety. Some handmade, some more unusual.
So you brought the peacocks, you brought the Chicago, you brought the tea stuff. We're going to do this again. You fit right in.
I hope so. We can pass on this
All right.
Unless there's any questions, please shoot it out in the chat. Let us know.
Thank you so much. That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
I like those.
Me too.
Okay, up next, this is going to be B3. This is a starting bid of $20. I did do some research on it. I had to bring a teapot, but Leanne is the kitty girl. I'm the doggy. I'm the doggy girl. So this is a Paul Cardew. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. It is a best friend dog's teapot. A little teapot. See if I can get mine to focus. You got the magic hands over there on yours.
I'm working on it. It's
There
not
it goes.
perfect.
There it goes.
Oh, that's so
If you
cute.
look, there's a little poodle. Looks to be, I think, a Rottweiler. This looks to be like a bulldog. And down here you have a beagle. This looks like a Pomeranian maybe in there. Not a Pomeranian, a Shih Tzu.
Too.
And then I see a German Shepherd,
Yes.
a Dachshund, which is half my dog.
Oh.
And it's the same pattern on both sides, just so you know.
Okay.
But there's like little slippers. There's little dog like bones on there. What's so cute is there's also, this looks like to be a Labrador on the handle, like a black lab.
Oh. I had a black lab Great Dane mix once. He was so sweet.
Let's see if I can mine to focus. We're acting up today, aren't we? Might be the angle of my camera.
Focused on your hand.
Little food.
There's this food.
And it looks like another little Shih Tzu down there. And then on the top, it looks to be a bulldog as the topper.
That's so cute.
It's so cute. Here is your maker mark on the bottom, and it's known as man's best friend. And there's the artist little like logo signature on the bottom. Let me try something. I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna bring this up. There it goes. Man's best friend. It's just a quality piece I found while sourcing. I thought it'd be so sweet for Sweet Tea Tuesday because I love my hot tea and my cold tea, and I like it sweet.
Nice. Me too.
Especially on the front porch. There's a better view there of the handle. So if you're a dog person, I thought it's such a sweet collectible. And then it does have a saying that goes around the front here and the back. And it says, oh where has my little dog gone? With his ears cut short and his tail cut long. So that's so sweet. And here's it's got the little like lip on there. So when you're pouring, it doesn't slip off. But look how cute.
That is sweet. It's like a little figurine on top.
It is. So sweet. If anyone's interested, starting bid $20. It's the Paul Cardew Best Friend Dog's Teapot. That is my first item. Hi, Lauren. How are you? Thanks for joining us. And then let me go ahead and bring up my next item.
I had a beagle when we were growing up, and she barked a lot. She was a loud one. They like to bark.
Yeah, they're known for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a fun piece. I'm going to pull it up, And I'm going to see if Leanne or anyone in the chat knows what this is. But this is going to be B4 or starting bid of $15 because it's an antique. They're rare. But it's Bavaria, Germany, which is not so rare. We do find a lot of dishes in that and the florals in that. But I'm calling it a rose cup. It has 2 handles on it. This gorgeous like pink and like red rose motif, a little bit of gold around the rim, which is in good condition considering its age. This little blossom on the back, which is so sweet.
That is.
Okay, so do you guys see the hole in the bottom?
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
And then I'll show you the maker mark, which is it's just as gorgeous on the bottom. But it looks like maybe like 125 out of 212. I'm not sure. Maybe this artist sign, maybe painter number 47.
Right.
But it does have your maker mark there is Royal Crown, Bavaria. Nice. So 3 marks on the bottom. But can anyone guess what this is? Oh wait, we got to guess. Hold on.
Yeah.
Planter, that's a great guess.
Mm-mm.
I'll give you one hint. It's used in the kitchen. It's used in the kitchen. Where's Angela? Angela needs to be here.
Like a spooner, you put your spoons in to dry or to store them.
That's a good guess.
I don't know why it would have a hole.
Yeah. Because I was baffled. I did not know. I had to do some research. Strainer. That's a good guess. But it is not a strainer.
Oh, I'm so curious.
I'll give you another hint. It's used to house something to prettify it in your kitchen.
House something to purify in your kitchen.
To prettify, make it prettier.
Oh, just
Yeah.
okay.
You would dress up something that you would get in the kitchen back like in the early 1900s. Flowers. That's a great guess because I had no idea. All right, I'm going to let you know what it is, but I'm going to give you a hint. I'll show you. I brought an example.
What? What would fit in there? Oh, like a jar or
Jelly
something?
jar.
Jelly jar. Okay.
The house of jelly jars. And the reason they did it, I'm going to be very gentle because it's old and I don't want to, I've been known to break things.
Oh,
We got to have fun with it, right? So the
definitely.
reason they used to do that for like old jelly jars, and it used to be for condensed milk. So it could be like dairy related,
Okay.
like things that you used to get back in the day, and they made it pretty. She's like, "Are you kidding me, LOL?"
Like a can of condensed milk or something like
The
that.
condensed milk.
Yeah.
So that they, I mean, that was very popular back then. The condensed milk, and getting like milk bottles and things. And everything was glass, and that it was made to dress it up because everything was prettier. We used to eat. The tablescapes used to be much prettier, like utensils for everything, glasses for everything, plates for everything, and that allow you to push it up. That allowed you to push it back out. Yeah.
Okay.
I got this for a charcuterie board. It's sour cherry spread. Doesn't that sound so good?
Oh yeah. That's wonderful.
So I thought that was fun, and I thought it matched kind of cute. So starting with $50. If anyone's interested, they're rare. I did some research on it. It's in pristine condition, other than almost just a little faint loss of paint there. But gosh, for as old as it is, it's in really good condition.
Yeah. I love the little handles on each side.
It's cute, right? Yeah. The whole house, you get it out.
Yeah.
That's fun. But that was my round. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and learning about new things. Because this is why I love vintage. I love learning. I learn something new each and every day.
Me too. That's why I like working with different people because we all have different experiences, perspectives. So, okay. Next, I have an item some of my regulars might recognize because I've shown it a couple times. It is a lady gnome bell. That's what I'm calling it. Lady, because she's a gnome and she's a lady and she's a bell. So she is going to start at $10. She is L5 for $10 start. She is ceramic. She's vintage. She's got a cute little face with rosy cheeks.
She's precious.
I know. She has a green pointy hat. She needs a home. She really does. She needs a home. I love her. She sits on my shelf and looks at me. But I'd love for her to go to someone who really needs a smiley little belle in her in their life. She is marked with a couple different things here. So she says 1979 Unibach BB.
Oh.
And then she has a Gorham foil tag.
You don't see that tag a lot, that brand.
Yeah.
It's rare.
Made in Japan. I wanted to be sure.
Yeah.
It's curling up a little bit there, but it is there. And yeah, so nice and clean, no chips or cracks. She just has the cutest little look on her face. I see lots of gnomes that aren't ladies, but I don't see many ladies.
Yeah, it's true. That's a good point.
I thought she was cute. She's vintage. I like the green pointy hat.
Do you have you seen the movie An Easter Parade? With Julie
Long time ago.
And when she's singing and she goes to her house or she's in front of somebody's house on the block, I think. And if you look in the garden, and I just love to look at the sets from old movies. Like I'm kind of upset. I just rewind it, like, oh, look at the curtains, how they did it. And so they had these beautiful. There must have been the cement gnomes, probably back from the 40s. So
yeah,
gnomes are not a new. Like they've been around a really long time.
Yes, exactly. The little garden gnomes.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I need to get a little piece of paper like you have that you put up behind that.
You're doing a great job, though.
I do what I can with what I have. So let's see what she sounds like. Sounds like a bell.
It's a good sound, though.
It's a good one, yeah. So put it next to your bed and ring when you need something, right? That's what they're for. My mom used to collect bells, so I've been.
Was that one of your moms?
Going through. This one wasn't, but
Okay.
she's had. I have sold many of them. She had Fenton and kinds of little tiny ones too. I haven't sold those yet because I love mini things.
Okay.
But,
Yeah, I never would have guessed she's dated 70s. Like I would have thought there was something like even newer.
yeah.
She's vintage for sure.
Yeah.
She's in good condition. A lot of people do collect the bells. And we have my grandma Baker's brass bell. I don't know where it came from. Like it was always on a shelf in her home. And I tied a bunch of ribbons on it. It even has like a little pin, like a little like rhinestone pin.
Really?
I pinned on it and we call it the sick bell.
Oh.
It's sicker. Because then they can ring when they need something. We call it the sick bell.
Right.
There's Angela. We were talking about you.
Hello. How's your day, my dear? How's the new gig?
Oh, she's got a new gig?
Yes.
New gig. How's the new axe thrower partner? That's what I want to hear about.
Oh, right. The big date that she
Forget
had.
the gigs. I want to hear about the guy.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to move on from this and go to the next
Awesome.
one.
What a
Today's
sweet
utter
baby.
crap. Oh, my God.
Thanks for bringing that. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We really
I
appreciate
have another one for
it.
this round.
What's that, hon?
Yep, that was my first one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Unless I think that's
No,
right.
I think you're right. Yes, you are correct.
No
Shame
worries.
on me. Hold on. Okay,
No,
we're on L6.
L6, it's a choice of quilted coasters that my mom made, and $10 is the start. Again, $10 is my favorite start number.
You said how much, hon? I'm sorry.
$10 start.
$10. All right. And
So-
these were your mom's.
Yeah, my mom made these. Now she made lots of things for craft sales at her church and different sales that we did. We did a lot of jewelry sales. So I have some things left that were not sold, and they're brand new. So I have a choice of 3 different sets of 4. So I'll show them individually here. So this is your first set, and we'll call this one, well, we don't have to name them yet, but this is one of the sets of coasters. So you see they're quilted on one side here, and then they have the backing that coordinates. And this set has different colors, so you could use them this side up if you like. Or you can use them this side. So they're all handmade and quilted. This is the second set, more of a Asian style themed patterns on the fabric, and different on the back as well.
Those are gorgeous.
Quilted and batted just like a regular quilt would be. And these are L6 for $10 choice. This one, I really love this pattern.
I love all of that. One's my favorite, but you could tell she was a really good like sewer.
Yeah,
the quality is impeccable.
She was in a quilting group, so she really liked doing quilting, but she liked doing the smaller projects rather than the. You have to have some room to really spread out the bigger one. And this one's sort of that watercolor print cotton fabric for quilting. Maybe batik is another name for it. So this is oranges and yellows and reds. And again, she liked to do the solids. She'd like to do the backgrounds all different.
Yeah, that makes it fun.
So I have 3 sets of 4 quilted handmade coasters, handmade by Mom.
Aww.
The other day I sold out of her. She makes made little bowl cozies that you put under your bowls if they're hot from the microwave or soup. So people really love those.
Good. That's awesome.
I have a lot of crocheted items, some sterling silver jewelry, handmade jewelry. So
wow, that's really special. You could tell it's done really well. My mom sewed too, and I definitely cannot sew.
Yeah,
but I know quality when I see it because everyone around me was a good sewer, and I guess I didn't learn to sew because everybody sewed for me.
Yes, exactly.
So you're just kind of like, why learn when they're so good at it?
I learned a little. I did a little bit when my kids were little. I wanted to sew them little dresses and like little blankets and things like that. And so I did some of that. I didn't have a real fancy machine, so when I started having trouble with my machine, I kind of lost interest.
Yeah.
But I have my mom's machine, which was she had upgraded, and she had embroidery settings and things like that on there. So gonna get it out one day, and I'm gonna work on finishing some of these quilt projects that she cut out, some pieces, and they need to be used. So
you can you could start with the good part, making like little eggs or carrots.
Oh, little carrots. Yeah, little stuffed carrots.
Yeah.
Like some of the little things that Caroline has, little heart pillows, and they're so fun.
That is really fun. I love handmade. I really appreciate handmade things because I know the time and just the sweat.
Yes.
On a lot of those projects. That's so awesome.
All right. Well, thanks for taking a look at these with me, everybody, and appreciating them, and we'll move on. Back to you, Bridget.
Okay. Sorry, I skipped over you.
No, don't be.
I get so into it, like I get like, what does she have? And I look at it as a viewer, and I forget that I'm running the show.
I do that on my channel all the time, especially with 3 of us. We're all over the place.
I got spoiled by Kraken and Caroline. They spoiled me.
I bet they're so on it.
Deep think, All right, so deep thinking. Where am I at? Let's see.
I'm used to going with the flow.
Yeah, it's okay. We're easy breezy over here, right?
We're easy like Sunday morning.
That's right. Okay, this is a really cute set, you guys. I got this from one of my favorite church rummage sales, and I put it away. Grabbed it last fall, put it away for this time of year, because I buy all the things all year long. And my mom not only sewed, but she did like ceramics and that. I really appreciate, because I watched her do these projects. I did some with her, but I never did nearly as many as like our ancestors did. So it's going to be a set of 4. This is the biggest one. We're going to call this one Mom. But it's B5, starting bid of $20. It's a set of 4 hobbyist ceramic bunnies, and they look like they're quilted. So this is a good follow-up to your little quilted little coasters. But it's got a really pretty little satin bow around its neck. It's a lavender color, and if you look, they look like it looks like material. They're like little like flowers to make it look like material. And that's all hand done. It's all hand done, all those dots. So it looks like a plushie, but it's a ceramic, it's hobbyist. I'm not sure the date, I'm guessing maybe 80s. But what I like about it is a lot of these pieces that I find a lot of them are matte, and this one's actually a really kind of like high gloss.
Yeah.
It's kind of rare, but it's in pristine condition. And if you look on the belly, which is so cute, there's a little rickrack that was even applied. It's actual like rickrack, like ribbon.
I love the look of the rickrack.
And if you look, it's got all the indentation. It looks like like a plushie that you'd have on your bed or something. But it's hobbyist. So this is Mom. So the colors are really pretty. And then we have the Sitting Baby. Again with the matching little bow.
Oh, baby.
They're done really well, and they're in pristine condition. I'm not seeing like a year, and I'm not seeing like initials. I always try to look for that.
Yeah.
So there's that one. And then we have the Standing Baby.
Oh.
Ears up.
Look at the little legs. So little.
They're done really well.
Is that an egg in the background behind him? Or basket?
I'm not seeing that. I think maybe, are you thinking the tail?
Oh, that's your finger. Never mind. That's your thumb. Sorry.
It's okay. I have my these are my donut bakery nails from Poochie Day, from Fat Tuesday.
I love them.
It probably does look like a prop they might be holding, because they're kind of whimsical, right?
Yeah, I thought it was an Easter egg behind them or something.
I see what you were saying. Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure. And then this is probably the rambunctious one. There's one in every family.
Oh yes,
This is the one that's tumbling and full of energy, which I wish I had more of.
Yeah, Angela, donuts.
Sweet.
Donuts. I want donuts.
Well, the little family of 4. It's B5, starting bid $20. A set of 4 hobbyist ceramic bunnies. I think they're so cute.
Apple says that's me in bunny form.
She's so funny.
Yeah.
She always relates to all of our things.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were so cute. So set of 4, if anyone's interested. I love that color. I thought that would be cute, like in a little like girl's bedroom, just a little Easter thing to set up, maybe on a dresser or their desk, just to kind of decorate their rooms. I thought the colors were very youthful.
I love that set. That's great.
Thanks. I do too. Thank you so much. And then this one here. Well, this is a fun one. This is going to be B6. It's a starting bid of $14. It's a retro Easter plastic bunny. I'm calling it a covered snack dish because I picture you putting like snacks in it. Yeah. Transport like jelly beans and maybe pretzels and things. But these are those retro plastics.
Right.
And just the motif on this is so stinking cute. And this would be really easy to ship because it's so lightweight.
Yes.
It's like a lidded covered little dish. I just love the colors on here. We have the tulips. It looks like the bunny's actually sitting on a basket.
It does, yeah.
We have the Easter eggs. We have little chicks. We have blues and greens and yellows and purples, and it's just so pretty. Oranges. These are getting harder to find. When you do find them in the antique malls, they're spendy.
Yeah, or the metal eggs that are kind of printed like that too. I just love those.
Yes. They're getting harder and harder to find.
Yeah, this is a good size too.
Yeah, it is. It is a good size. I think
It's
it's
nice.
isn't it? But here's the bottom. I'm not sure the date. It could be 80s, I'm guessing, but I'm not real sure. And here's your inside, and it's in pristine condition. There's no cracks. I'm not seeing any dents or anything. I just love that. I just love the stuff of my childhood.
Yeah. So sweet.
We like to do like the chocolate covered pretzels and things.
Oh yeah.
You can do, what is it? It's called puppy chow and stuff. That's what I was kind of like you could just throw something in for like Easter.
I
Little
see.
snacks, little baked cookies. You can still use it too, but I like to decorate with them too.
Decorating.
That's right on.
Looks like Carrie Ann's interested.
Carrie Ann, you're here. Hi, sweetheart.
Hi.
So we have Carrie Ann in at $14. If anyone's interested, we're looking for 16 or more. Offer up. We have Carrie Ann in.
Right,
She likes all her nostalgic holiday stuff for sure, Carrie Ann. She's got good taste. She's got a good collection going.
I bet. Love the ears too. The texture and the graphic, and then the shape that they did with the mold.
Look at the little chicks tucked into the bunny tail.
Yeah.
It looks like he has ears on.
Oh yeah, he's like tucked under the tail. So sweet.
They're so pretty.
Yeah, they did a great job designing this.
It's a good one. I didn't really research the year on it, but it's definitely a little, I don't see this stuff. I don't see this
It's
stuff like even
before our time, right?
Anymore. I'm not
mean,
sure 70s, 80s, and it could be 90s, but I'm no expert. But I know the good stuff when I find it.
I'm going to say 60s. I'm going to say 60s
Really
or
that old?
yeah, because or yeah, maybe when I was a kid in the 70s. I don't know.
Mhm. It could be.
I don't know.
All right, but she says a good price for that. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and count it down. So far, it's going to Carrie Ann. So going once. Going twice. This is your last call. It is sold to Carrie Ann. And let's see, $14. Congratulations. It's so easy to ship too. So light. But I'll make sure it comes, so it doesn't get crunched. But that was my round.
All right. Yeah, I have a box of Easter things that I kind of put together last year, things that I found around my parents' house and things that I picked up at like antique malls and things. And I have yet to unpack it. I'm looking forward to unpacking.
Yeah, that's exciting.
And then if I have any things I can let go of, I'll probably have those in my next sale. But
Awesome.
yeah, I just picked up a little hobbyist piece ceramic bunny that I've thought about bringing to a sale, but I thought, no, I'm going to enjoy it for a while first before
you part with it.
Yeah, maybe next year. But it's sitting right here. It's a cute little chubby bunny. So Donna Maria was asking if I had any with teal, and basically this isn't the set I showed any coasters that with teal, but this is one that I have with some of them have kind of a teal background. So this is what I have if Donna Maria is still here and interested. And if you're not, please don't worry at all.
Hi, Donna. How are you?
Aqua, not teal. Okay. Well, I guess it's up to interpretation if this is aqua, not teal. This is all I have. I'm sorry. I'll keep an eye out for aqua. Sure. Okay. So here's the next item I have. It's a choice. too dark. You got it. I'll keep an eye out for lighter version of that. Choice of Matryoshka dolls, you know, the little nesting dolls.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And
Repeat how you pronounce that again. What is it called?
Matryoshka.
Matryoshka.
Matryoshka? That's how I pronounced it.
Yeah, I don't even know how to pronounce. I just call them nesting dolls because I know different
Yeah, you can do nesting.
cultures. That's more than I know. So I love to hear all the things, all the words.
So I have 2, and they're pretty small, but they're beautiful. And I'm starting them at 12.
Okay.
Starting at 12. Oh yeah, Renee typed out the word Matryoshka for us.
Thank you.
So, all right, let me get to this. So here's choice number 1. So
I know that noise.
yes. Oh, sorry about that.
It's okay.
She's got a really cute face.
She is a darling.
She's hand painted. This is what I would consider a traditional
Love
painting
that.
style. She is not marked, unfortunately, but she is, as you can see, the turned wood. Oh, she has a different spelling. Angela has a different spelling.
Okay.
So here's the first one inside. And I'd say this is a pinky purple. You know, it's purple, but it's not, it's more of a pink purple than a purple. Here's the third one, little baby.
Oh my God, they're precious.
Oh, so sweet. And here's the fourth one here.
They're so cute. Stinking cute.
And this one opens, and sadly, there is not another one inside. Normally, there'd be one inside that doesn't open. So I think that one's missing. But, and it is about the size of a peanut. This is the smallest one that I have here.
Apple says, "Oh, widow peanut."
So 4, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 in this set. Angela's showing up. She can't help it. There's just so much in
She
her.
can because she owns it.
She does. She does. Okay, that's the first one. Second one is my favorite. She is a lot more fancy. And she is a different shape.
Oh my gosh. You guys.
Isn't she fun? Look at, she has lots of painting there. She has extra. Hi, Roy.
Puffy painted. She's like puffy painted.
Yes, she's got puffy paint, and some of it's glittery too. So the base is a really nice minty kind of green. And then there's some gold paint there in the background, very shimmery. And then the added layers on top.
Good. What a good price for them.
Yeah, I like the
And the colors.
I like the unique shape of this one. Anything on their bottoms? No, neither one has a sticker or a mark. But I love her. She's this big. Size comparison to the other one, I mean, they're pretty close. So, okay, let's look
love
at
their different shapes. That's what makes them so cute.
I know. Angela's chair is so awesome. Have you seen with the lights that she added? Bridget, you got to check
I
it
need
out.
to see the chair. I missed it.
It's an amazing chair. So there's this one.
The shape of that one's so cute. I don't think I've seen that shape before.
I haven't either. Here's the next one in it.
The colors.
Yeah, the colors are nice. Of course, they're all complementary colors. Let's open this one.
She's got a lot of mascara on too.
That was the third one. Yes. That was the third one. Here's the fourth. It's like an orange.
Uh-huh.
They're so small, I can barely hold on to it.
The camera focuses really well.
Oh, that's good. Good to know. And then look, there's another one inside. So it has 5. And I believe that's the last of them because this one doesn't open.
That's the widow peanut.
Yes.
This apple says. Oh, they're precious.
Oh, you want M&Ms now? Yeah. I love M&Ms. So yeah, the shape is really fun. I've never seen the shape, but it could be, I don't know, could be something that's out there.
Say the word mattress. Rushka.
Rushka.
You say it way better.
That's how I say it.
She is fancy.
I'm sure Angela would have a little bit of an accent with her because she knows that Eastern European.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, she should
all right.
have more classes for all of the resellers.
Right.
Things. Those are so good, you guys. If somebody doesn't nab these, I'm going to have to nab them. I love them.
They're sweet.
I love them.
I'll give you a quick measurement and we'll move on. Yeah, so the one with a unique shape is about 3 inches tall, and the other one's 3.5 inches tall. They'd be nice, fit into your Easter display because of the colors. Yeah.
In a basket.
It's okay, Angela. They'll be with me for a while if you decide that you can later. They'll be with me. I'm going to put them out for display.
They are gorgeous.
Yeah.
Great prices too.
Nice. All right. That is the first one in this round. My next item is a set of necklace. Is a necklace and bracelet starting at $18. And these are handmade rose quartz.
Ooh.
Rose quartz chips. I made them.
What?
Yeah, it's not that hard. This is a fairly short necklace. I'm going to put it on to show you the length because it's more of a short necklace, not exactly a choker because it doesn't, at least not on me, it doesn't slide up my neck, but it's shorter. Let's see, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 inches, and this is what 15 inches looks like on me.
Wow.
So if you have a smaller neck, it's going to sit down a little lower, but this just sits just at the base of my neck, and it feels so good because it's nice and cold, and it's that natural rose quartz, which is supposed to attract love into your life, like Renee says. Yes. Yes, and that includes love for yourself. I did use sterling silver lobster claw clasp and sterling silver, Thai silver specifically, accent beads here and there, as well as the little ring that's there that you put the lobster claw. Love of the beach. Yes.
Yes. You're speaking my language. The beach.
So rose quartz is sort of a light pink color. There are variations of it, of course, but light pink is what we normally see. I don't know if my light's washing out the color much, but focused on my face. There we go. So nice and smooth. Hi, Sabrina. Nice and smooth rose quartz chips. They've been polished. And then you also get the bracelet. The bracelet has a toggle clasp with a heart.
Oh, it's a heart.
It's a heart. And it's also sterling silver.
You are so talented.
Oh, thank you. Well, these are almost vintage because I made them in the 90s. So,
wow.
And I'll give you a measurement on this one. It's about 8 inches with the toggle, and that is necessary. It's necessary to have a little bit longer bracelet so that you can get the toggle through the loop. Let me show you here. And then I have a pretty average size wrist, like a 7-inch wrist. So it has a little bit of slack, but not too bad, not too much there. So that's how that fits. So again, nice polished natural,
Mhm.
natural color, natural stone. And the set is starting at 18. Again, sterling silver components. And if you're interested, it might be boring for some, but the thread, it's not thread, it's actually a braided stainless steel beading cord, essentially.
Wow. Okay.
So it's very durable, it can get wet, and it's not going to come apart like a cotton thread.
Yeah.
Um,
And it's
so-
really good for the beach. You go swimming
Yeah.
in it.
Exactly. And then it's crimped once it's threaded and crimped under this little bead that hides the crimp bead. So yeah, pretty
Great
sturdy.
job.
It's made specifically for beading, beadwork, and stones like this. So
Mhm.
all right. So that is my two. I like to bring some of my handmade things in now and then. So
Oh, I love that you do that. I love a little mixture of everything because you don't know who's in the in the chat shopping, and then I try to always bring different like price levels too because somebody might just want a little nugget or somebody wants something kind of like a little higher end for their collection. So thank you for doing that.
exactly.
And I have to tell Roy, I hung out in your birthday bash thing till really late. I was listening to you and all your friends. It was fun. He's really good at navigating all the windows. He had like 8 people or something in the background and selling.
Yeah. I've noticed that. He knows what he's doing. I could not.
Oh, good. Hi, Bonnie.
Hi, Bonnie. Oh, thanks, Bonnie.
Yeah, she said, Leanne, that was beautiful.
Thank you.
Awesome.
That's
All right, so up next, let's see where we're at. I have fun hanging out with you. We're getting to know each other. I was a little nervous. You could totally tell on the front end, but when I'm actually very shy.
Oh,
I know it's hard to believe. I gotta see where we left off.
I'm easy.
Gosh. I think we're
Easy.
here. Okay, this is a little nugget I brought because I know some people just want to buy a little something, treat themselves. So this is going to be B7. It's a starting bid of just $6. It's a gray hair, which I'm starting to get more of.
Oh.
But it's a hobbyist little bunny. It's got a good weight to it, but again, I'm so drawn to these like hobbyist handmade goods.
Mm-hmm.
Some people don't appreciate them. They're letting them go, and I pick them up. I scoop them up. I love them for decorating my own home and my antique boutiques, and I love sharing them with you guys here on YouTube. It's just this little ceramic hobbyist little piece that's done so well, and I absolutely love charcoal gray with pink any day, and especially with the hint of black. And hopefully, another reason I was a little nervous in the front end, we just had a desk delivered to the front. So that's why I was scrambling a little bit. I said all these things are going on. So my son is taking over our music room, which is also our Christmas tree room. So I'm giving up my 12-foot Christmas tree for my children. Because, they're more important.
Wow.
And we got a desk in there, but because the room is like octagon shaped, we found a desk and we need 2 of them. Because it's shaped like the windows in there. So, but when I get this backdrop down and I go back to my official like big desk, you'll be able to see my office, and it's charcoal gray, it's black and white and hot pink.
Wow.
I love these combinations. But anyway, coming soon. So B7 starting bid $6. It's just a gray hair little hobbyist ceramic. I thought it was so sweet. If anyone's interested in that, let us know.
I want to hear more about that 12-foot Christmas tree and why it has its own room.
Well, I have a lot of peacock. I think I'm going to have to, maybe the next Christmas season, I'm thinking about getting 2 of like the champagne color trees, like the artificial trees, because we have a fireplace, and then on each side is 2 windows. And I was thinking about doing 2 smaller trees that kind of like bookends. I'm gonna have to really go through my peacock stuff because it's just peacock. The kids, we're going through these different seasons of our life. One kid gave up music, so he's focusing on, he's in in an internship role now, doing like he's already getting some college credits through this work program.
Nice.
And I'll let you know. Maybe I'll even do it before then because I have so much. I've been collecting since we renovated the house. But anyway, the kids, I'm trying to. They're a priority. The things are not. So he's taking that over because he thinks he's picked his college, and he will be commuting from home for college to save on money.
Oh, okay.
Y'all know.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're getting him ready for college. We're gonna make it like a dorm room for him. But anyway, so that's the gray hair one.
My oldest lived at home for her undergrad. She commuted from home.
Yeah.
So, but her first year, I made her live in the dorm because I wanted her to get a little more independent, and also learn the campus a little bit.
Yeah.
Everyone else was going off to college, but she was staying home and going to university.
Yeah, it's a hard. I think he'll, at some point when he's ready, he may want to either transfer or go on campus. But
roommate.
It's expensive to send.
It is. I know. Do it if you can.
Keep them there, and there's so many things. There's so many things going on the campuses. It's hard for a mother.
Oh yeah.
We don't talk about things in the news because this is supposed to be a happy place, but it's you always worry.
I get it.
You got to cut the cord too. I know. Parents, it's not easy being a parent. One day they'll understand, though, right?
For you and your family, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so up next, this is B8. This is a starting bid of $14. This is otagiri. It's a pig creamer, and I'm going to include this little faux succulent because I thought it just looked so cute in there.
It does.
B8. Starting bid. It does have some crazing. I should probably, but it's like the good crazing. I'm going to put a little asterisk just so I'm not misleading anyone.
Otagiri does the best pigs, I think.
It's a creamer.
That's so cute.
It's so stinking cute. So that's where you would pour your creamer out of the little mouth. Really sweet. And it's like almost like a blushy pink if you really look at it. I'm going to try and get you a focus on here. Look at the little tip.
Oh,
it's almost like a peachy, like creamy, blushy pink.
Mm-hmm.
It's in really good condition. There's a little bit of crazing, but hardly any. Like the faintest. And then I just went ahead and just added, these are just little faux things that I pick up when they're on clearance and that. Because I love when I style my home for Easter and the holidays and that, especially this time of year, I just love that like it has a little hint of like gardening and green and life. It brings me such great happiness. It's in pristine condition. So wouldn't this be cute? Like because some people do put cream in their hot tea.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. If you have tea with somebody and you bring this out, right? Tea for two. It's fun. It's whimsical. You can actually use it or you can actually decorate with it. So B8 starting bid $14. It's an otagiri pig creamer with. I'm going to include the little faux succulent and. I just thought
Roy would put barbecue sauce in it and pour it over his spare ribs. If you know,
there you go. I think you need a bigger pig though, right? Let's be honest.
Yeah, there you go.
Right. Just fell. This would be cute for hollandaise sauce too. If you do
it would. I love it as just a little planter though. That's so cute.
Yeah.
Put something in his mouth.
Thanks, Rory. Yeah, you're making me hungry though. Sounds so good. All right, but that was my round.
Okay.
You're up, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to run and get a refill on my drink. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, let me type your banner first, though, before I do that.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. It's Hazel Atlas, Windmill, Salt and Peppers, and they're starting at 12. And it's L9.
And how much did you say starting bid?
$12.
Very good.
Thank you.
Your banner. I'll be right back.
Thank you. So they are white glass, very sturdy, very vintage. I've shown them before. I've lowered the price slightly. They are made in USA. I love the shape. I love the feel in the hand. The size is perfect because you don't have to refill them all the time, but you're not having to put a ton of it in there either for it to work. They have a few small little dents in the aluminum tops, but they are nice and clean. I've scrubbed them thoroughly. And I think I might have mixed them up. I think the larger holes probably should go on the salt and the smaller holes should go on the pepper, but they're interchangeable. You can easily take them off here. Roy, you're hilarious. What are you up to today, Roy? Do you have a show you're getting ready for? I can't keep track of the days, so I don't know if it's your show day or not. So it has a really cute little windmill design in blue and red. And the transfer is really nice. The pepper transfer has a little blob of blue right there, but that's how it was made. And then the paint is terrific. The tiniest bit of paint loss maybe at the bottom there. Not a problem though. They're nice and vibrant. Comics later tonight. All right. Check out Roy on his channel, Horizon Picks. So they're really sweet, nice for display. If you have some like vintage kitchen items displayed either in your kitchen or on a shelf. I actually have a couple different ones of these on my shelf. They're a little over 3 inches tall with the lid. And I like the milk glass, definitely.
Yeah, they're in really good condition. The paint is like perfection.
Yeah, they could be 1930s when I did my research.
Mm-hmm. That's cute for like a 4th of July or Memorial Day, Labor Day,
Yes.
like 3-tiered tray. Just that red, white, and blue.
That's a good idea. I like that. Oh, Renee's still having laptop issues or
Oh,
internet issues. Toot, toot, toot. All right, that's my first one. I'll go on to my next.
even though they look like they're in good condition too, Leanne.
Yeah, they're in really good condition.
Yeah.
The tops are a little, they have a few little dents there.
Okay.
A few little dents. They're not in perfect condition. I have not tried to work those out, but if you were crafty like that, you could
Right.
from the bottom kind of knock those out. But I like the vintage look personally.
Me too. That's part of the charm.
So these are just going to be $6 choice. And these are Holly Hobby plates. And they're commemorative plates. Holly Hobby commemorative. We were mentioning Holly Hobby earlier.
Yeah.
So these both have hangers that are going to come with. They are from 1972. Both of them are 1972. They're from my collection and my wall, my gallery wall. So this first one is a Christmas 1972. Let's say 1972, yeah. 1972.
Do you know how old those are?
What's up?
Do you know how old those are?
Yeah, this is 1972.
They're as old as me.
Oh, okay.
That's the year I was born.
Nice. I didn't know that.
51. Almost. 51. Isn't that crazy to
Wow,
think?
congrats. I'm going to be 53 on Friday.
No way. Well, happy birthday.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, good for
You
your
have your puppy with you? Oh my
Yeah, she's missing her mama.
Oh. You just saw these in a shop. Well, they're not super uncommon. That's why the low price. That's why I'm saying that, because there's some out there. So I picked this one up because it has a sweet little kitty.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and the really pretty. I like the decoration around the outside. And I like that it's Christmas, but it's not super Christmassy. Like I've had this up all the time. And it says happy memories warm the heart. And
Apple says hashtag Team 53.
Nice. Yeah. I love that.
Bonnie, happy birthday, Leanne. God bless you, honey.
Oh, thank you, sweet Bonnie. Yeah, Apple's birthday is in April, so we're close in age. So it's commemorative edition. And like I said, the plate hangers will come with unless you don't want them, and then I'll take them off and happily use them. And so this one says happiness is having someone to care for.
The kitty again, so cute.
Yes, exactly. And then this is a kind of a really pale green around the edge, kind of a shadow effect.
Mm-hmm.
And then again, Holly Hobby.
Oh, I spelled her name wrong.
Hobby, yes.
Wondered about that.
Collector's edition.
Let me go back.
And again, it's 1972. I know, I want to see your baby when you're back on full screen. Make the baby stay close to you. So these are about 10-inch plates. I know there's some people out there that like Holly Hobby still. You know, they're of the age that we are, where we remember them from our childhood.
Yeah. But again, it's that cottage core too. A lot of the young hipsters, they're bringing all this stuff back, the mushrooms and all that. It's almost like boho. Very cool.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, she loves Holly Hobby. Well, I'll have them, Bonnie. You know how to reach me. No worries there. No hurry. If she's interested. All right. Well, I think I gave you a good look at those. So I'll let you go back to you.
All righty. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Up next.
Donna Maria says she was 9 and 72. Yeah. You're a young lady.
She looks so young. She really does.
I know. Yeah, she does. She stayed youthful.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Up next. Isn't it funny? You look at like, what did I write? What's coming up next? Okay, this is B9. This is a starting bid of $12. Let me switch myself.
There you go.
Nice. But it's a vintage lamb pottery. It's probably USA pottery. It's a little planter. I thought this would be cute for spring. But I'm going to include, this is just a little clipping of these faux little lamb's ear that I added. Now, I do clip the live from my gardens too to style a lot of these things for my home. And they last too. They'll last like without a lot of water. But this is a faux one that I'll just go ahead and include. Now it does have a little paint loss here. I mean, that's very common with these. You can repaint this if you wanted. You can wash this off and do it like completely white, kind of like the farmhouse girls love their white pottery and their ironstone in that. That would be a cute display to dress up for Easter with the ironstone.
Mm-hmm.
It's a smaller one. It's a cute, and I love sheep and lamb all day long. It's got this gorgeous pattern on here. Almost looks like curly hair on there. I'll go ahead and take these out. It's in pristine condition. A little bit of crazing. I'll go ahead and, as I'm seeing it in the lights, let me just check. It looks like crazing on the inside, probably because they used the things back in the day. But I'm not really seeing any in the outside.
Okay.
Just gonna rub that on the sticker a little bit. But it's a good weight. It's not like a real thin ceramic. It's a thicker solid one.
Oh, that's
There's your
good.
bottom. You could put little faux Easter grass in there. You can actually set like a little maybe faux egg on top. It's very versatile for decorating for spring. This would be cute in a nursery.
Sure would.
It would be the cutest little thing. So this is B9, starting bid $12. It's a vintage lamb pottery planter. And I'm going to include just these little snippets of these little faux lamb's ear little greenery. So there's that one. And then the next one is, okay, this is going to be B10. Where are you? Starting bid of $8. This is a blue and beige sheet pottery. It's a spoon holder. That was
so cute.
It is signed. I'll show you the back in just a moment. But I thought, oh, that's just so cute for like a little like farmhouse inspired little kitchen. I know a lot of people do a lot of the whites and the creams and that. I like a punch of color with some of the country stuff. But it's just gorgeous. It's got like a navy blue.
Oh, look at that little lamb, little sheep.
And it's a good size for holding the big old like spatulas and like your big, scoops for your chili and your soups and things. That cracks me out because these are my initials, BBP.
Oh,
there's also an SP that I noticed when I was cleaning it, so I'll add that on there too because I have picked up a lot of these. I don't know where this pottery maker. I don't know if they're local or if people travel, but I have picked up. They were snowman mugs that match, and they didn't sell. I don't think on YouTube. I think they did sell at the antique booth.
Oh.
But it matched it. But I saved this one for Easter.
I love that. I love little lambs and bunnies around for Easter. Yeah.
But it's functional. That's why I like it too, because everybody needs a good spoon rest when you're cooking.
Right.
I hate cleaning. It's one thing I hate cleaning is the top of the stove, and I hate cleaning up the messes on the side of the stove.
Counter on the side.
The toilet. I'm not kidding you. Because the toilet is clean. You cannot get the You cannot get the top of the stove clean. It's never clean.
Yeah. I just did our stove too recently. So.
Did you?
Yeah. It's a gas stove and it has those big heavy iron grid things. So you have to move those over. And
it's a chore. And then you got to soak them and they still don't quite get clean. But I thought that was fun. B10, starting bid of $8. It's a blue and beige sheet pottery spoon rest and it's signed. EVP and SP. I have no idea, but I thought it was good. And the mugs were gorgeous. They were they're made so well. I love good pottery.
Yeah.
That was my round. Thank you so much.
Vicky said something about want spoon rest. Maybe she's interested.
Oh, you want this, Vicky? You want this, sweetheart?
Hi, Vicky.
Let me go back to my banner. It was a starting bid of $8. We do have, I think, Vicky in for $8. It sounds like.
I think so. She said yes.
She says yes. Okay. Oops. And I apologize, Vicky. I think I spell your name wrong sometimes. I think I just do with an I. I need to remember to add that. So if anyone's interested, we are looking for $10 or more. B10 starting bid. We have Vicky in for $8. If anyone else is interested, it's a blue and beige sheet pottery spoon rest. It's signed. This is BVP and SP.
That's great.
I'm going to go ahead and start the countdown because I had it up for quite a while. So going once.
Your time.
Going twice. This is sold to Vicky with an E.
Yes. Wrestler, not reseller. Yes.
Thanks for letting us know that.
We sometimes, she's probably used to it. Sometimes people,
yeah. When I first was introduced to her, I wasn't sure, but yeah, now
it looks like
now I got you.
Yeah.
All right, we got you down, sweetheart.
Nice.
Thanks so much. I'll put you down for the drawing as well.
Yay.
That was my round. That was my pottery round.
Love that. Well, I have a couple more of these Brazilian coin sugar spoons. They are starting at 10 for the pair. So I'm going to sell them as a pair, starting at $10. They are from 1950 and 1955. So one is marked 1950 and one is marked 1955. And I'll attempt to show the detail in each one. So going to be a little tricky to show, but they're Brazilian. They're marked as such. Brazilian coins. Focus. So there's the underneath side. And then here it says 20 centavos, I believe.
They're darling.
Yeah, they're real sweet. And I've looked them up. There are lots of different years. There's some different ages. Some people have antique ones. And then they have a stone at the top.
Wow.
So a natural polished stone, like an agate, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that one. And this is the one, let's see, which year is this one? 1950. So this one is the 1955. This is where I need that paper behind me. So it's a handmade piece. Nice and swirly twirly, so they're all a little bit different. And the stones are natural polished, as I talked. No, $10 for the pair. $10 for the pair. Thank you, Apple.
I'll correct that. Sorry about that.
Oh, no worries. $10 for the pair. Hi, Sabrina. How are you? So yeah, they would use these for a little bit of sugar, mix it up in your, you can use it for tea. You can use it for espresso, coffee, things like that. They're just great decor pieces, if you ask me. I think they're really neat. You can have them sitting in a little cup.
Oh, and the noise they make. That actually looks really good in that cup.
Yeah.
It matches.
Yeah, that's right, because there's a little bit of orange there in this cute little cup.
It's a really cute cup.
Yeah, I have several of these. They're all different stones, and so I'm bringing them out as pairs. So
Okay. I'm seeing Simon.
But I'm only selling
Says,
these.
let's make a deal, Sabrina, for 10.
Sabrina, my partner in crime. It's our show tomorrow is on her channel at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. I'll put in that little plug there. So these are 1950, 1955. I have some for other years that I'll be rolling out at some point.
I love the way you hold them. You like sell them. You have good like selling hands.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
I like to watch you sell.
Thank you. Well, I've been told my hands are very talented for many things. I used to do facials all day, every day. Sometimes I have 8 clients in a day, and I do facials, and so do.
Wow, I didn't know that about you.
Hands. Yeah.
We're still getting to know each other, Sabrina.
I make jewelry, do a lot of crafts with my hands. And then I do, my mom had me in piano lessons with these long fingers. So
Oh, yeah.
tried that for a while. I didn't have the patience to practice, honestly. So.
And we're looking for 12 or more if anyone's interested.
12 or more, but we can.
Otherwise, soon we'll be counting it down for Sabrina.
And then Sabrina, you'll be entered in my giveaway for my little gift.
Which is amazing.
It's cute.
Mm-hmm.
It would make a nice little gift too. So they're this big. I didn't give dimensions, but let's see how long they are. They're 3.5. 3.5.
They're beautiful. I can't believe they're that old. I've never seen
I'll
anything
have
like it.
I know. Well, I'll have another set sometime out.
Nice.
But yes, you can bid. I don't care. You guys are my friends. I don't mind. I don't care what you do. And we'll all be friends afterwards too.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really neat because they're actually little coins that they've pressed into make spoons.
Amazing.
and soldered some wire on and
Mhm.
made this little guy. So, and they're vintage. I see Lorna. Thank you,
Thank
Lorna.
you, Lorna.
Lorna actually doesn't live too far from me down in
Really?
Oregon. She's not too far away.
So do you guys, like, when you do sales, do you meet up? Do you ship or do you meet up?
Do we meet up like
Mhm.
with Lorna? No, I haven't. I haven't.
Oh, okay.
But
I'm just
I
curious.
guess if I go down there, it makes a couple hours drive. But
Oh, gotcha,
if I
gotcha.
were to, you know, and if I was in the area, I would probably ask if she wanted to meet. Yeah.
I do see Sabrina in for 14.
Well, thank you, ladies. Well, maybe Apple. You could make a ring out of it. Sure.
Nope, we got Lorna in for 16.
Well, thank you, ladies.
You may need to bring out the other ones.
Yeah.
Oh, Sabrina's out. Okay. So we have Lorna in for 16. I'm going to go ahead and count it down just
Okay.
to be sure if anyone's popping in, if they may or may not want to.
Oh, good, Lorna.
Yeah. All right, going once. Okay, going twice. Go to Lorna.
Thank you, Lorna. I'll enter you in my drawing.
$2.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Apple. If you guys haven't did a thumbs up, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. And thank you again so much for joining us. Oh, Donna, you're so sweet. She dropped the link for Leanne at Crafty Kitty Vintage, which you can follow her here. Please go ahead and check out. She has some great crafting videos. You do other videos like unboxing.
Yes.
You've done some hauls.
Yes.
And she works with a fabulous group of resellers that
I don't do a lot of haul videos, but I do some. I do every once in a while. I'll do some, but yeah, the unboxing I'm about to do after this, I'm going to do an unboxing of Sabrina's big box that she sent me. Lots of goodies that I've picked up over the last couple months. So,
yeah. You get the pile? Are they piling up?
Yeah, they piled up. All right, so here's my last item, and I'm really excited about this. I was going to hold on to it for Oktoberfest, but I decided, any day is a good day for beer drinking. It is a beer drinking
Oh, how fun.
songs record starting at $10, and it's L12.
Beer drinking, that's what I'm typing.
Yeah, for singing and dancing beer drinking songs. And it's the Zillertroll band. So it does have condition issues on the, all around, and I'll show you. I just had to pick this up. I actually picked this up in California, and I've been using it for decor, like kind of
It's fun.
on my guy's side of the room kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really fun. I think when I looked up the date, it was 1971, and I did my research, and I just love this whole scene here with
the beer signs. That's the
lady, and the hats, and I just love the look of it just for decor. It does have the plastic still there. It is not completely covering everything, but it is still there. It's kind of more ripped on the back. That's what it looks like. Stereo fidelity. And then the record is in good shape. It does have signs of wear, but it doesn't have deep scratches, which is great.
Right.
And let's see if I can zoom in on the songs there. She looks like Harley Quinn. Yeah, she kind of does.
Drink. Borderline Trinky.
You recognize any of those songs or the artists? I don't know.
Is Roll Out the Barrel on there?
Right, that's the one I would
It's Polish
expect.
though.
Oh, they're in German. That's why. Yeah, they're in German. So it could be. It could be that they're Roll Out the Barrel, but they're in German.
Yeah.
So that's how it looks on both sides. So like just little marks on the surface, but no deep marks. So I imagine it plays very well. I didn't have a chance to test it, but I will if anyone's interested.
But how
later.
fun if you're having like a, everybody's getting the record players again, and they're doing cigars, and martinis, like the old, mid-century stuff. And
dad or John's daughter has.
You're doing like an Oktoberfest. We have a big Oktoberfest in our town here. How fun if you
Yeah.
could go over and actually play the music in the background, but with that vintage sound.
Yeah, definitely. So not only will you get that record, you will also get this polka record that came with it. Now, it wasn't original to, it wasn't a pair originally, but I'm keeping it as a pair because I found
Alrighty.
it. So just all together, you don't have to put anything in. It's just, so let's see. Champagne polka, Under the Double Eagle, Hoopty 2000 or 200. No, Hoopty-Doo. Sorry, it says Hoopty-Doo. It looks new. It looks pretty good. But it was inside this other sleeve or cover.
Right.
It's called.
It was the drinking album.
Yeah. So polka. Polka record. So I'm actually looking forward to playing this. I'm going to take
That'd be fun.
John's daughter's record player and see what it sounds like. But that will come inside as well. So you get a bonus polka record with your beer drinking. Songs by the Zitterl Band. That's a good question. I will have to let you know. Since they're German names,
That's a good question.
I will have to let you know. Because even on the back, when it says what the songs are, I would expect. I respect songs of beer. Yes. So just really fun thing. I looked it up. I saw some online, some that have sold for about this price. So I thought, why not? All
Yeah,
right.
that was really fun. I appreciate it because those of you that know me, I'm Polish.
Yeah, I know.
We polkaed at our wedding.
Yeah. So I'll probably bring this out again, Oktoberfest time.
Yeah, that's fun. But I know so many people. Like my husband was telling me, one of his colleagues, he's so into finding old albums. I know a lot of people are. He's looking for them, but his colleague has been like, there's a way to wash them now. The hobbyists are washing them. Have you heard of this treatment that they're doing to them to get off all the dirt and the dust? And
I think I did hear something about that. Yeah.
It's like a whole thing. But Roy, I just dropped the link for Roy. That's our fellow reseller over at Horizon Picks. But I didn't want to forget to promote him. Because he's one of our favorites. So check him out. He's really fun. A lot of energy, and he's got all sorts of fun and youthful things. I like that he has he had some Disney things. He had some really cool T-shirts and a lot of comic books and stuff like that. So it's fun. You're welcome.
I like watching him.
Yeah, it's fun. And his cat's adorable. He likes me so much he named his cat after me. It's Bridges. Just kidding.
I know. Everyone's naming everything after you, Bridget.
I'm just kidding. It's what we have in common, kind of, right? Because if you're yelling, "Here, kitty, kitty, here, Bridges," I'd be like, "What? What are you doing? You're calling me?" Okay, he says you can clean vinyl pretty easily.
Yeah, I did take a mildly damp cloth and went, if you go with the, with like a little microfiber cloth.
Nice, yeah.
Be
That's fun.
really gentle with it. My daughter is collecting LPs now too.
Yeah, they look. A lot of them are looking for the classic rock. I know.
Yeah, probably.
Now I put my grandma brought her record album here. We gave it to a neighbor who he loves records, and he's one of our. I actually share space at one of the antique malls with him and his wife, and I'm just not into them anymore. I just had to let them go. But my grandma, when she moved in with us, I got all of her Polish albums and all the album covers though. Like the beautiful women from old Hollywood smoking cigars on a lounge chair.
Yeah.
I almost wanted to keep them just for the graphics.
Yeah.
Some of them they were spicy. I think one of the couples on there, they were wearing like Tarzan outfits. Like it's just crazy stuff. Over the years, I just love the nostalgic and the vintageness of all that stuff.
Yeah. And you can get those frames that fit them exactly. My daughter has those a bunch of David Bowie records that are framed and they're really great, visually on the wall.
Okay, Donna says, my son loves the vintage camping canteen I got from Roy, and my other son and granddaughter are doing the vintage telescope too. That's awesome.
That's really cool.
I love our little community. Well, thanks for joining us, everybody. Let me see where we're at. I think I might have one more round. But I've really enjoyed you. When I get to know people, I'm actually I'm bubbly and I'm talkative, but I get kind of just getting to know people.
Yeah. You seem like
she made me feel so comfortable.
Good. Well, you seem like you usually are when you're on with Christine and the other folks that you're on with. Yeah.
All right, so let's see where I'm at. Oh, this is a fun one. Okay. Up next, let me jump back here before I forget something, though. Let me get this out of here for sure. Okay. Okay, this is a beautiful piece, and I finally took, your tongs, the flippers for in the kitchen. I finally found a kitchen tool to get the piece out. Somebody folded this piece of plastic, clear plastic. It was inside there, and I couldn't get it out, and I was determined to get it out before the sale. So this is going to be, well, first I'll just show you how I style it. I style it this way.
Oh.
So I'm bringing out all the faux and the live, succulent, and I'm bringing out the mosses and the grasses and I got a beautiful pastel bouquet of tulips on the kitchen table. I brought in some faux ones, but the piece I'm bringing is B11. It's going to be a starting bid of $14. It is a mid-century modern. It's a minty green.
Ooh.
It's gorgeous, classic mid-century modern. Minty green. And see the speckles? And you can almost feel it on here. The speckle glaze on here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm calling it a pedestal planter. I mean, technically, you could probably use it, to put a couple of buds in there. But I do believe it to be just a planter.
Yeah.
But it's almost this oatmeal, creamy, texture on the outside. It's in pristine condition. And it does have a little bit of maker mark. I tried to do a hit on it. I couldn't find anything on the internet. Let's see if we can get it on there. But it says originals. I don't know if that's maybe 1964 is when they manufactured it. Not sure, but it says C-64-3. It is USA pottery. It looks almost a little copyright maybe sign up there or some maybe the pottery's little marking stamp. Swirl. It does look like it has a little bit of water wear on the bottom. Let me check this out here underneath. I'll see if I just noticed that flipping it back. I'll try and get this off. Maybe I didn't see on the underside. That's probably because they used it. They used their things back in the day. They didn't get, when you go to the nursery, you get all the plastic pots now.
Right.
Some of them are just awful, and you hate to throw them away.
Yeah.
So I'll use the plastic ones and I'll nestle them in stuff like this just to dress it up. But B11, starting bid $14. It is a mid-century modern mint green and speckled pedestal planter. So mid-century. So that's this one. But because I style it, I never want to show something that you can't have. I never want to tease. So these are spendy. These are from the Hobby Lobby. You can get them. These are wedding cake toppers. And they don't have the coupons anymore. You can only go for the sales. But these were spendy. But I did get one using when I did get a sale on it. But so I can sell it to you. I could resell it to you for it would be B12, $20. It's this faux succulents bouquet. But the reason it's in the wedding section. You can get your own. but they covered this with plastic, that foam, so it doesn't get like on the frosting and that. But when I was styling today, I thought that was so cool. The colors match.
Nice.
You don't have to water it.
Right.
That was that one. And then this is my last item of the day. Oh, speaking of sewing and the carrots and things. So a couple of years ago, my niece started sewing. She made her clothes. She was really good. And it's such a shame her grandma's not here because she would have taught her so many skills. My mom made all of her clothes. My mom made her own clothes. Anyway, so I said, hey, can I borrow your sewing machine? Because, I mean, how hard can it be to cut out some material and make some carrots?
Right.
I could not get that thing to work. I definitely need a class. I was laughing so hard, I was crying. I called my dad and I'm like, I cannot sew. You should have seen the knots I was making. I went over and over again. It was horrible. So I don't know if my niece maybe damaged the that clamp.
Oh, yeah.
But my sister's like, did you break it? I'm like, did I break it? Could I have broken it? And she's like, well, maybe your niece did. I don't know. But if I ever go, I'm going to take a sewing class. I'm never attempting it again because it's such a waste. But I was buying material at the thrift stores, like old like plaid shirts, men's shirts.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I would cut it out. I was making templates. So you can glue these, you guys. You can hand stitch them.
Oh, yeah.
You find this whole sourcing. This is just a starting bid of $8.
Those are cute.
B13. I don't do a lot of blue, but these are blue and white check. I couldn't resist them.
Those are
They're
great.
fabric carrots, little faux carrots. But again, I love to add these things with your bunnies and then your little shelves with all your vintage, ironstone and that sort of thing. And I love that it's kind of like used and like worn. I love that it's not perfect. It's kind of wonderful. Set of 3 little carrots if anyone's interested.
Those are great.
Thank you. B13. Because now I don't make them. I source when I buy them.
Yeah. Now I can visualize what you were talking about earlier. You said something about you can make carrots. So
You can probably make them. I'm not. No, I failed. I flunked it.
No.
Carrot making 101.
Love
Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Would you like to do a recap and show all your items that you have?
Sure. I'll show my items briefly.
Awesome.
The
I'm gonna try and help you with some of the banners.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. I don't care either way. I'll just say.
Close.
I have this is L2. I skipped L1, but I have L2 for $18. If you're interested in this cat wine bottle with the cork with cats on it. And then I had the postcards. Oh, she does. Okay. Thank you, Bonnie. I will put her down for the Holly hobby plates. Put you down, Bonnie. Those are $6 each. I have the Chicago postcards. That is L1, and there's 6 for $10. There are various years. Thank you, Bonnie. Marshall Fields. This one's a 1907. Bridget's Sabrina wants the planter and the faux succulents.
Thank you so much, Sabrina. I'll get you in just a minute, okay?
Nice. There's Wrigley Field. There's a Lincoln Memorial in Lincoln Monument in Grant Park. So these are all Chicago, and they have various conditions. They're kind of, a little bit frayed on the corners. They have been used. So this is $10 L1 if you're interested in the postcards. That all come in little protective sleeves as well. Then I had woof woof. I had one more Joan Walsh England mug. This is L3 and it's $7. L3, $7. It says, keep a rainbow in your heart. It is from 1975, made in Japan. $7. L3. I had the Westmoreland, I'm calling it teal, sugar and creamer. And these are $14 and they're L4. $14 L4 Westmoreland glass, no chips, no cracks. And this is the panel grape pattern. Paneled grape pattern. Thank you, Christine. All right, then there's L5. She is the Lady Gnome. She is $10. The Lady Gnome Bell. She's really cute. She is a Gorham piece, 1979, made in Japan. Cute. Then I had the quilted coasters. These are made by my mom. They are quilted, handmade sets of 4. This one that is Mrs. Garrett. Yes, she does look like Mrs. Garrett.
She does. Who said that?
Renee, of course. These are great, kind of a Asian theme. And then there's a couple of these. This has a variety of colors: purple, orange, yellow, dark blue. On this one, this one's more, a little more monochromatic. It's yellow, orange, and sort of a light muted red. Kind of a watercolor batik. Hi, Angela. So these are each $10 and L6 if you're interested in the set of 4 coasters. Then I had the choice of Matryoshka dolls for $12. You get a choice of the, you can just call it magenta, or this one's mostly green. Yes, she did many things, Bonnie. Many. Choice of Matryoshka dolls for $12 each, and that's L7. They are super cute. Then I have the rose quartz necklace and bracelet set. That is L8 for $18. I made them. They are polished rose quartz chips on very strong beading wire, stainless steel wire that's been braided and coated. And these are sterling silver components. This is a toggle clasp with a heart. And this is a lobster claw clasp with sterling silver accent beads. It's a 15-inch necklace, so it sits pretty close to your neck. Or and also this is 8 inches. That's a nice fit on most wrists. And then I had the windmill salt and pepper shakers, L9, for $12. They are hazel atlas, probably from 1930s.
Bye, Kraken. See you tomorrow.
Made in USA on the bottom. They're white milk glass with transfer wear on the front, with some aluminum lids, the original lids. $12, L9. And then the beer drinking songs and the polka record as a bonus. So you get the polka record. It's a K-Tel record, by the way. Anybody remember K-Tel? K-Tel International. That was I remember the commercials, K-Tel. So this one is $12, plus you get the polka record. really cool for Oktoberfest, for St. Patrick's Day, even though it's German, it fits because of the beer drinking. So yeah, can you tell back in the day? All right. So those are my items that are available.
Awesome. Beautiful pieces. Thank you so much for being here and bringing all your beautiful goods.
Of course. Thank you.
All righty. I'll do my recap. Let me just check the chat.
Yeah, take your time.
Oh, Donna remembers it. K-Tel.
K-Tel Records. You're too young, probably. Or maybe you didn't watch enough TV like I did.
All right. These will no longer be starting bids. It's going to be buy it now. It's the last round. Last opportunity, or it's going to the antique malls.
That's how I do it too.
Yeah. So the first one is B1. $20. Whoops. Let me drive the train. This is a Springtime Snow Bunny Department 56, and it's an original box. It's the bunny one.
Nice.
It's a little backpack with the egg in the back, which is so cute. I always pick up like the other holiday ones. I know most of them are just the snow babies, but this is like the spring one.
I love
it. It comes with the original box. Springtime Stories of the Snow Bunnies, and it has a beautiful little poem on here. So if you're interested in this, it'll be shipped. It'll be wrapped and then put in here, so you can keep that for good storage in your attic and your bins. The next one is going to be, this is B2. It's just going to be buy it now, $10. This is the pink bunny in a dress trinket dish. She looks a little Victorian. So cute. She's a good weight too. She's not like the cheap chintzy like ceramic. That's why I picked her up, but she's in pristine condition. She reminds me of Fits and Floyd, but she's not. So B2, $10. Up next, this is B3. This is the Paul Gardu. It's the Best Friend Dog's teapot, and this will just be $20. Got all these different breeds on here. If you're interested, I think it's so cute. We brought the kitties and the dogs today, didn't we, Leanne?
Right.
We had to bring some cute things for Sweet Tea Tuesday. So that's
and the bunny.
Mm-hmm. And the bunnies. B3, $20. And then this is B4. This is going to be $15. This is that antique Bavaria German rose cup. And I was indicating earlier, I had to look it up because I didn't know what it was. I love all things Bavaria any old day. This is an antique, and they would put jelly jars and condensed milk in these. And the reason for the hole is because you would push it up to, remember the push-up pops?
Yes, the push pops. Yeah.
You would push up your jelly or your condensed milk. It's got this gorgeous rose motif on there, 2 little handles. So sweet. You got to level up all your jellies. They would be cute to put out with your charcuterie boards if you're having a dinner or a tea party.
Yeah, but elevate it to another level. Mm-hmm.
Like, what does Angela say? Use the pretty things.
I believe
Go ahead, sweetheart.
I believe that too.
Yeah. Oh, good. Mm-hmm. This is B5. This is the set of 4 hobbyist ceramic bunnies. So we have the mom, all hand painted ceramic. This is mom. It'll just be $20. Then she has 3 babies. We have the sitting one, the standing one, and then you always have one, the rambunctious one. You always got one in the family. one, right? So you get the 3 babies. They have these gorgeous little pink satin, pink and purple. They're so cute. They look like little stuffed animals, like little plushies. That's that one. And then we have, this is B7. This is going to be just $6. This is a gray hair. It's a hobbyist ceramic. This is matted, but it's gray and pink. I love a good charcoal gray and pink with black. I think it's so cute. But it looks like a wise, like older, like gray hair, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
I've seen some things.
I love that shape.
Yeah, and it's more like matted.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is the B8. This will just be $14. This is the Odagiri pig creamer with faux succulent. I picked it flipped out earlier. I put the little. I'm just gonna include that in because I just feel like you could just pull this out. It's not only functional, but it's decorative, and I just love the style things like that, especially around Easter. It does have a little bit of crazing, but like a good quality crazing on there, but it's a little creamer. Go to Gary Pig creamer. Here's your maker mark on the bottom. I love this brand.
I love Eau de Gary, anything, yeah.
Yeah. And it's like a blushy, pinky, peachy, like little piggy. So cute.
Aww.
There's that one.
It reminds me of Wilbur from
Charlotte's
Web.
Yes. It does. And then, this is that B9. This is the vintage lamb pottery planter with faux lamb's ear. I'm going to include, again, just these little picks to just kind of style it up for Easter and spring. It's a really good weight, but it's a smaller one. $12 B9. It's the vintage lamb, probably USA pottery. It's a planter with faux lamb ears. So this would be cute at like a if you do like a vintagey baby shower, like centerpieces or like on the gift table. One day, maybe.
Yes.
And then last but not least, these were not handmade by me. You don't want my handmade carrots. These are just ones that I got while sourcing, but I love the colors. They are a gorgeous blue and white check. Blue is really trending right now. Blue and white transferware, like dishes and things. But B13, set of 3. They are the blue and white check fabric little carrots to style up your shelves and all your things for Easter. But that was my final round. Let me put
all of those fun springtime items.
Yeah. So is it still snowing by you?
It stopped.
Is it stopped? We have sunshine and we have like a really like good high right now. Let me check it out. Nice. Like I can't wait to get out and walk the dog in a little bit. 51.
Nice.
Okay, and sunny. I need it.
It's a heat wave.
I have to go put my shorts on.
Right. Yeah, it looks like the snow didn't stick to the ground. It was kind of a wet snow. Yeah, we're at 37. So yeah.
The West Coast has been getting a lot of rain and like moisture, right?
Yeah, my daughter said it was raining in LA. They got quite a lot of rain there.
Wow, yeah. I heard there's some snow in California earlier this week too, I think.
In the mountains, yeah.
Yeah, wow. But Leanne, I can't thank you enough. We've been trying to do this, I think, since last summer.
We've been talking about doing something for a while.
We've been trying. And I'm so appreciative. I adore you. I think you're so sweet. And I think it was a nice click, and I hope to work with you again in the future. Oh, actually, am I working with you again next week?
Do you want to? Are you?
Well, I responded.
Oh, good.
I'm available.
See, I don't check my email. Okay. Next week, you're going to be on my show on the 8th of March.
I'm filling in.
You're filling in because Sabrina's out, and I don't like to work alone. So
neither do I.
It was a last minute request, and I'm glad you
really last minute. You gave me a whole week notice. But yeah.
Well, it could have been more last minute, but I know how organized you are. So for you, I'm sure.
Not always. I mean, I earned last minute Bridget for a reason.
Spoiler alert.
I'm looking forward to that. But that'll be on your channel next Wednesday. Is it the 8th?
Wednesday the 8th.
And what time did you say again, hon?
3 o'clock Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. So I guess that's 5 for you. So.
Yes, that would be fine. Yeah. I do. When I get asked by the right people, I make an effort to join them. So I'm looking forward to that. And then what else do you have coming up? So you have your that regular sale with Sabrina tomorrow, but did you say it's on her channel tomorrow?
It's on her channel tomorrow. Yes. Yes. And so
what time? It's same time that you just mentioned?
Yeah, same time. That's our usual times, 6 p.m. Eastern. And then Sunday will be on Kathy's channel for the Chatty Kitty show.
Yeah.
We do that at 6.
Is that Picasso Cat or?
Picasso Cat. Kathy.
Okay.
Exactly.
That'll be fun. And what time is that one at and whose channel?
That's at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern.
Do you flip-flop channels though for that?
Okay. Yeah. Last week it was my channel. This coming is Kathy's.
Thank you, Donna. Look, she dropped.
Sabrina's usually with us too, so it'll be fun.
Did you drop Sabrina? Donna, we love you. What would we do without you?
She's great. She's really good.
She helps me with all the things. But tomorrow, on my channel, pretty sure, I think it's on my channel tomorrow. We flip flop to Crack and Christine and I. we're going to be on my channel here, The Baker's Daughters LLC. It'll be at 11 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time. And I believe it's 10 o'clock Mountain Time because that's Kraken's time. I don't touch the other times. You guys want to figure that out on your own. We talked about that earlier. But it's our midweek Muse market sale. And Caroline is taking the day off, so it'll just be Kraken and I. And we're going to be bringing some extra goods. And I'm going to be really deep diving into some of my Easter and bringing that out for all of you if you're interested in that. And Kraken's been sending me pictures while she's been sourcing. And she has been doing those open boxes of the jewelry with run-ups and stuff. So I know she's got a lot of goods that she's bringing this spring. So we do hope that you'll join us then. Other than that, what else you got going on? Did we miss anything?
Well, I missed something actually.
Giveaway.
Yeah, we did do the giveaway. I did remember that on Sunday, March 5th, before the Chatty Kitty show, I'm doing the Joy of Sunday auction.
Yes, I heard about that.
Yeah, with Christine, and I don't know if Dee is going to be there.
Yeah, that's
I'm
awesome.
Honored to be on that show. So
that's awesome.
For me,
so you're going to know me and Kraken all in this. You're going to know our little.
Yeah, it's a busy week for me. I don't usually do more than 2 shows a week. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. We got to do our giveaway.
Yes,
do our giveaway. I've been known to forget, so. I jump around a little too much, so let's see.
Okay.
All right, do you want to go first? I kind of tried to track all yours. Do you need me to go over any of yours with you?
Yeah, I had Renee, Bonnie, and Lorna. So, and I had this little tea diffuser.
Yep, that's what I have.
Or infuser. Yeah, that's it. It's a stainless steel. You put your tea in it. It's a teapot shaped.
So cute.
Whole thing.
So appropriate.
Yeah.
Awesome. Are you just going to draw from a hat, or do you want me to do it for you? I did write them down for you.
Oh, sure. I can do a drawing. I draw from a hat.
Yeah.
That's simple.
I got to get that ticker installed on here.
Okay.
Please.
I'm just going to show
Oh, my goodness. That's super cute.
Box and everything. All right, so easy peasy. I already have little names from other shows here. I probably have Renee and Lorna and Bonnie already on pieces of paper. So
yes. We're doing it the old school way today.
Yeah. I got Renee. All right, I'm gonna put it in the mug, these 3, and shake it up. Oh, you used to have it, Donna Maria? Neat. I don't know how old this one is.
Jan.
All right, I drew Bonnie.
Oh, congratulations, Bonnie.
Bonnie, if you would like, since I'm sending those plates to your daughter, if you would like me to hold this till you have another box coming to you, I can definitely put your name on it and send it to you. Or if you want me to include it with your plates to your daughter, I can do that too. Just let me know. Congrats, Bonnie.
Congratulations. Okay, my turn.
Thank you.
Got my buyers in here and the mug with the hole, but I promised them one will fall off. All right. All right, this is the one. Let's see who it is. Carrie Ann. Yay! Carrie Ann's our winner. And Carrie Ann, you're gonna get this little like handkerchief. It looks very clean, like not used in a purposeful way, but someone like what is the word I'm looking for? Not quilted, not
an applique.
Yeah, like is it a crochet? Look at it's an
applique.
Applique. It's
Yeah.
a butterfly.
Or
and
embroidered.
Purple color, so pretty for Lent and Easter. It's so sweet. But this would be cute if you put this in a basket or you just put this on the edge of a shelf.
That's very sweet.
So sweet. Very old, very pretty. I love handmade things. So this is going to go to Carrie Ann. So congratulations. So thank you, everybody. Thanks for putting up with me and my nerves today. I was nervy today. I don't know why.
Aw.
Too
Too much
going on.
coffee, maybe? Too much coffee?
I did not have coffee.
Oh.
Not have coffee. But I do
I
have
think that would make you nervous.
I do have like I never talked about this before. I have my heart races. It's a birth defect that I have. I have what do they call it? I have more than one
It's not tachycardia.
like electrical.
Oh, okay.
And sometimes when I get anxious, it just automatically, and I could be on medicine for it, but it causes weight gain. They wanted me to have a surgery over it because I didn't discover it until I got really, really sick.
Oh,
and I ended up in the hospital. Yeah. So they wanted to go in and do all the things, but then, the pandemic happened. Like the last thing I want to do is go through surgery and go through. But I've lived with it all these years, so it's okay. But I noticed that sometimes when I I get overly like, because I was excited to have you, and
I can set it off.
yeah, and then I'm used to the girls kind of running the show with me, and I felt a lot of pressure, but I hope you had a good time. No. I hope that I was able to give you. I want to give you a good show.
You did
great. Good
first.
Sales and all the things. So, but thanks for putting up with me.
No, it was so good. Thank you.
But thank you, everybody.
Above and beyond.
We'll hopefully see you tomorrow for Midweek Muse Market. Check out Leanne twice on Sunday, and then she and I will be back together on her channel next Wednesday. With that said, have a blessed day. Stay safe and stay happy. Love you guys. I'm going to do a little outro here real quick. Let me find it. And we'll see you in the next one. There's our little commercial that our beautiful Crack and Christine always creates. So we'll see you later. Bye again. Bye, Leanne.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.
Thank you.